I'm logged in. I got my character sheet. I got Rafe's character sheet. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're good. We're good.
Let's roll high tonight.
Yep. Okay.
No, that's not possible for me in Roll20.
You could roll high. You just have to roll lucky.
All right, when we last left off, you guys just escaped from Rossell's coffer to step out to the dead roads. Looking at a giant moon of the grossness of deity of endless time hanging above you. On camera. I'm kidding.
I was about to say, where the hell are we at?
That's the end of chapter 1 in Tiger's Grasp.
Oh, okay.
That was bad. Going into chapter. All right.
Man, we changed settings and everything. Or not settings. We changed modules real quick.
We're still trying to clear away through the many caves. Last time you guys you slipped down a mountain, what they call a treacherous scree. Gargoyles attacked you, chasing after him, climbing a couple of cliffs. Figured out the rest of them. Came across a potential ally in the name of Vare. That's what she wants you to call her. Her name is Veryland, a little halfling, an ex-Moravian crusader. She's given you permission to essentially use her dugout when she leaves. She cannot join you, as she's got unfinished business. And let's give you a bit of information about what's going on here. There's a group called oh god, I forgot their names. My notes aren't saying it here.
That's an odd name. Oh god, I forgot their name.
It is.
I think they were called the Nexus and Ashen Swaley.
Nexus is the name of the dragon who revere. The white dragon's name is Venexus. She rules the valley. She's ruled on it for a while. Sarkorians. The Sarkorians are the locals of the valley. And she mentioned that the valley is essentially split up between demons, the Meridian Crusaders who are fighting on all fronts, the Sarkorians, am I saying that right again? Sarkorians, who are the locals, who essentially are worshipping the Nexus, and he has his right hand, which is a person by the name of Ashen Swale, who leads the group of necromancers. And we are in her cave currently. I say we. A few of us are. Udir had pulled Arius to the side to talk to him a bit about these saber-toothed corpses and this monster that you guys last fought that was ripping wolves. Just to make sure everything was okay. He was a little on edge, thinking that maybe Rafe was hiding said creature inside of him and we didn't even notice it. So I know we're all a bit split up currently. One of our members, the barely ever here bard, kind of just going to take a seat and fiddle in with their influence. I think that's what they had. You all are now back in control. Then here, these Calamity Caves, still trying to clear the way out for your allies. Alright. And you guys.
Alright. Monstro, I believe you said something about campfires an hour or so ago.
Yes. Over here. Follow me.
I keep thinking Ari is Zenaref's familiar.
Hey, I'm not that. That's offensive.
Rest in peace.
Down here.
Yep, so let me go ahead and reread that again because it's been a hot minute. Yeah, the ceiling of the side cavern here, it's about 12 feet high. The smoke is wafting in from outside of it. There's a penalty to anything that requires smell, essentially. But it also prevents you from using it to locate anything, as well as a penalty to perception checks and creatures more than 5 feet away. 5 feet away, are concealed.
Can we hide in the smoke? Okay. El Monstro is going to go first and hide in the smoke.
Cool. I could stealth with you, Monstro, if you need companionship.
Yes. 2 is better than 1.
Okay. Yay! Friendship. Do you have the stealth thingy of Quiet Allies?
Yes. Let's see.
Cool.
So who has the lowest dex?
Me.
I guess you roll it then.
I have the
It's the
lowest
lowest.
stealth at a 2.
Alright, so that's gonna be 4, 5, 6. That's your dexterity.
Huh? 6 plus my dex?
Yeah.
Alright. 1d20 plus 8.
Don't count that.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I'll take it.
Hold on 1 second. Stop swinging around. Use the seats next to you. What's going on? Trying to turn on the TV. It says over here, baby. Okay, then hold on. Stop for a second. Right here, maybe look. So here's the source. Shit. Get HDMI 1. Sorry, guys. I picked up my daughters for the summer. Okay. Alrighty. Pretty good, guys. It's pretty good.
Wait, is it dark in the cave? Real quick.
You saw
Dark
campfires.
Oh, okay.
It's dark everywhere. Well, obviously there's a campfire at the edge of the...
Hmm.
That's where the smoke's coming from. Ari, I have you avoiding notice. This is perfect for you.
Okay.
Areas you're still scouting. You're usually defending. Monster was searching. Rod is investigating. The other person's scouting. If you guys are going to take those quiet allies, everyone but Monster is going to be doing avoid notice. But I'm sorry, Monster is doing avoid notice. The rest of you guys are following the expert.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, Monster. Go ahead. I would love for you.
Mm-hmm.
Need you to go ahead and move up 15 feet.
15 feet.
That's your sneak. And then when you get about right here, go right.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's kind of, I don't know the order you guys are sneaking through this cave, so go ahead and tell me how you guys are sneaking through.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go up one more?
Okay, let me tell you what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you went from searching to stealthing. Because of it, and you get low into the smoke. Trying not to breathe in too much of it and getting close to the ground and begin stealthing. Your team is kind of creeping up behind you. Just behind you. You've tripped it and you snapped tripwire. It was a rigging of several noisy objects. And when you enter the square and pass through it, a loud noise, loud enough for all creatures nearby, typically within a certain range, to hear. What it is a lot of hollowed out bones, little pieces of like rusted metal, like banging, clanging against each other. You have triggered an alarm snare.
Hmm.
What does that do?
It alerts. It's an alarm.
Says in the name.
Uh-oh.
Hold on a second. Yeah, turn that down, sweetheart. It's a little too loud. That's quiet enough. Guys, let me know if you can hear the TV or not. Okay. That's all that happens.
We don't. But there's the alarm ring. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. That says it triggers initiative.
Makes sense.
All right then.
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean they see us.
But we don't see them either.
True.
At least they know you're there, but you also know they're there.
100% burning mammoth.
Sending. We start with Monstro. That was your first action.
Okay.
Man, I got a bad feeling about this.
Ready in action to bite whatever's in front of her that attacks her.
Okay, that's good. Barada. You hear this loud noise coming from around the corner. No visual on what actually happened.
Not to be a spoil sport, but I did roll a 14. I think everybody else goes before me.
Everyone's actions leading up to Monstro moving forward was following him. Monstro's actions is what triggered initiative, so it starts on him. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this. A lot of people have found out that they don't like the idea that you guys have done things where you set up ambushes and they got rid of the ambush or surprise rounds and stuff. If it's something like this where there's not a pertinent combat situation immediately, usually the leader is where the initiative starts, regardless of what you roll. But you're rolling, that's the order that you would go in. So technically, like Murata, I'm sure it was the one leading forward. You're here. You could even change your order specifically. Like, okay, well, I'm obviously waiting for Darius because I need to move forward when Darius moves forward, right?
Okay.
It comes down to an initiative and everything's known, like in Ruby Phoenix, shit like that. That's a little different. It's how fast you act on it.
Gotcha. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I can move through allies, right?
You absolutely possible. I mean, if I was sneaking and then you hear a pop and then the sound of like, I would say bells and whistles, but definitely like something was being alerted.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd be like, oh shit, oh something's happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna like shove my way through everybody just to stop my daughter from like getting ambushed or whatever it is. Ooh. Oh my god, great effect.
Like that?
Yeah. Is that difficult terrain?
It is not. It's penalties to visual and smelling shit. And you can only creatures who are more than. Oh, it says 50. Okay, so if they're at 15 feet, that is when they would be concealed to you, but you would still know they're there unless they're hiding. You can hide the smoke.
I'm gonna move here, just have good coverage, and then I'll hide it.
As soon as you step here, you triggered another trap.
Okay.
Like mother, like daughter.
Hey, good news. There is no save for this one either.
I was gonna say there's no save.
There's no save. I'm going to put this as white.
Only death.
White would be easy to see. You guys see that number 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As you enter this area, foot immediately, like, I would say caves in, but it kind of sinks in. You can see a lot of, like, brambles kind of, like, shoot up, covered in sticky goo, hampering snare. Now there's some difficult terrain.
Okay. Barada nods her head in appreciation of a well-crafted snare. Is it possible to disarm the snare?
And then once it's triggered.
Okay. Then I will just try to hide in the smoke, I guess.
Hey, roll stealth.
Okay.
You think you are very well hidden. All right, let's start this off. Spell 1 and spell 2. And then Rafe will take his free move to go to here.
Thundering Dominance? No, that's a new one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, as my summoner, I was like, this is what I'm going to be about.
It only hits enemies, too. Oh, that's really cool.
Mm.
Yep.
I like that.
Okay.
All right. Beer back in the sauce. Gotta put it in. Man, I can hardly see anything.
Yeah, no.
You guys are crazy, man.
I'll go right here and raise my shield.
That is started the actual thing here. Sneak. From the smoke. No one was seeking. Attack comes out. Wait, I'm gonna make sure this is what's happening. And I did that right. I did that right as well. Oh, that's why. Technically, they're located at the next location. I was like, where's their stat blocks at? This is all A15 back behind you guys. All this is A15. It's technically A20 here. I was losing my mind. I'm like, what's going on here?
I am so horny for this smoke effect.
I got one that's green. I got water. I actually have lightning, which is really cool for like spells like obviously like chain lightning and crap. My favorite one is the ones for prismatic spray that I have.
Oh.
Also have like acid breath. Look at this shit. Pops up really well.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Wow.
that's really cool. Oh, that is cool.
I got like consecration rings, desecration. I got entangling. Everyone's actual favorite, which I used on Mikey and a few other people in the last campaign, was black tentacles.
Oh, I love this one.
Yeah, that one.
Why do I feel like I'm in a hentai right now?
Right. From the smoke. Amberati, you're the closest target.
Yeah.
Attack's going to hit your flat-footed AC here.
Okay.
Say hit. It's going to attempt to hit to your flat-footed AC.
No, it will.
Creature fills itself, but it's concealed to everybody once it does this. It was hiding. Here it comes. Hey guys, I'm starting off the night fantastic. Actual 20 right off the rip.
Wow.
Alrighty.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sure it doesn't have sneak attack. Sure.
Well, is it sneak attack?
If it's hiding, it probably has sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it
I
a
just said
roll?
something. Let me check.
Believe in me.
I believe in you.
You got this.
You got this.
I mean, hopefully you
Hey.
don't die.
Calm down,
Don't
baby.
die like dad.
Yep. It was not. However, it hit you like it was a sneak attack.
No.
Almost like it was precision damage, not for sneak attack reasons. Because it was a critical hit, that's going to be 18. So I only rolled 1 on the deadly because it's a 19 total damage to you.
No problem.
As this attack hits you, in beat, shouting outwards from the person who's revealed themselves. Let me reveal them here. It looks like a
What the heck?
braided hair. Some of it's looks like woven inks or thread kind of in their hair. They're definitely wearing furs and leathers and shit. They shoot you from that spot, right? As they hit you, say something and they lead straight at you. Calls out, "Flunk, if you lucky with that corpse-loving tyrant that has felt your doom." That's all he can do. He snuck, or essentially that's where he was hiding a little further away, but he snuck up to prey you and then shot you. Sorry, you hear this calling out from the cavern.
Mm-hmm. What is it too far for me to see it, or is it just concealed?
It's concealed.
Okay, so I can still see it. Okay. I'm gonna be like, get away from my friend. And I will first action, pull out my bow.
Yeah.
Second action, I'm a spell striker, because you hit my friend. I'm gonna just use a normal gouging claw. So I roll the D. Should I roll the D20 first for the concealment or no?
Yeah, that'd be fun. It'll save you like having to click your spell list and shit.
Okay. So this is the attack roll. A crit already.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Wow.
All right, guys, we're going to move over to another campaign here.
You got a 20, I get a 20. And this is the gouging claw damage.
Revenge for Barada.
You crit my friend, I crit you.
You suck my back.
All right, so for 8 from the. Okay, boop. And boop. And now they're bleeding, right?
Mm-hmm. And then 24 piercing, I guess, and then 4 bleeding.
For bleed, got it.
That ends my turn.
Okay.
Hmm.
Another one. Hiding. Saw this happen. Let me see if I can sneak up with this guy as well. Let's see here.
Hope you can.
I guess I don't really have to. I just wanted to get a little closer. You know what? I'm gonna go here. 28. I don't think anybody's got that high of a central DC. Sneaks up. Say we're hidden. Hunted prey on Ari. Let's make a composite short bow attack. It's Ari. 22. You have a +1 to your armor class, Ari.
22 plus 1, it is still a hit.
Okay. You're gonna take 15 damage. That's it.
How many?
15.
Ooh, okay.
Someone calls out to you. You said that. Stay away from my friend. Cries at you in anger. How can you worship such an overgrown lizard? You will die here.
Hmm?
Sure.
Well, they did hurt our friends. So, sudden charge.
Yes, it is.
100% death. Wait, can
As
I
you
get right?
step there,
Oh, okay.
trigger another trap. They moved in such a way to force people. Another trap. I need you to make a reflex save.
So many traps here.
Hey, you succeeded.
Nice.
Success. You take
Jump on the
half
ceiling.
damage.
Which is
Half of this.
Mhm.
14 piercing damage. As you
Shit.
step in, your foot kind of buckles, and all these jagged teeth you can tell from like old wolves, saber tooths all mixed together into a bear trap form. Hatches around you. But because you have succeeded, you pull your ankle up and still scratches you. You're not currently immobilized.
nice. Can I use wounded rage on that?
Absolutely. I am A-okay with that. Yeah.
Now double bite. Oh, you're serious? Wait. 6. Use 1 hero point for the first one.
Okay. Turns that into a hit. That first guy falls unconscious. I'm assuming non-lethal, right?
Lethal.
Well, it is bleeding to death, too, so I mean.
Okay. The one's turn here. It's, you're within, I don't have to do anything. That's just going to be a straight up hunt prey. And you must do 2 shots against a monster. First one, you're flat footed too, by the way. 27 to a flat foot monster.
That is a hit. Not
Just a
great.
hit. What is your armor class, you monster?
20.
See what I did?
Oh, it's 20 now. You said 27.
It is 20 because you're raging. That is correct. So yeah, 18. You're right. Not a crit. Okay. It's going to be only 9. I rolled hot garbage. Here comes the second attack again. I need to reveal these people that did attacks. Hold on. Forgetting. So you should be able to see that new guy over there, right?
Yep, see him.
To the right.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
He lets off that arrow. Hits you. his friend drops, and it goes, "See, you're trying to create more corpses for that necromancer. You're so vile." Shoot you again. Okay, that is an 18.
18.
18 was your armor class. I had to make sure. Okay.
Nope. Doesn't hit.
It's only 7 this time.
No, it doesn't hit. He's only flat-footed on the first one, so he has a
You're
20 armor
correct.
class on the second.
You're correct. That is a miss.
Right. Okay.
Last one of the group. No one's else done anything but you, Munster, and he just heard that. Oh, he has to sneak, though, to get the point to be able to hit you. Let me see here. 24. What is Munster's perception DC?
Perception. Boom, 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 boom. Probably lower than that. 8.
Okay, you have an 18, so that's a success. So you'll be flat-footed to this first attack.
Mhm.
It's only a first. That's the only attack. Because the other person could hunt prey you and shot you twice. This person is going to sneak, hunt prey, shoot you once. 26, not another not crit.
Right.
16 damage to you. We'll reveal them. Obviously in league with him. Why else would he be here? Kill him quick before the dragon returns.
I'm gonna move right here. That's 30, right?
10, 15, 25.
Okay, sweet.
You know it.
Oh, hello. I'm like, hey, there's a misunderstanding. We're not with the dragon. We're from another place, and we're refugees. Chill out.
Yep.
Now,
Make a diplomacy check.
okay. Can't wait to insult these people. Oh my god. Listen, idiots.
Did you roll naturally?
14.
Oh, you rolled a 14. Okay. Not too bad. That's not too bad. One of the ones in the back seems a little bit more feminine than the other ones. Kind of squinting their eyes at you a little bit. Then who are you with? He replies.
We're with Sister Cinder. What's a Sister
Oh my
Cinder?
god. Oh my god, the Jehovah Witnesses. Quick, kill him anyway.
We're a Sister Cinder. We're peaceful. You attacked us first. And this guy, I point to him, and I'm like, I won't attack him unless I'm provoked. Unless you provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh. Alright. Arius, what would you like to do?
One action to give Rafe 2 actions. I will tell him to move here and cover Monstro.
Monster's not on the floor. You wouldn't be able to move into that space, per se.
Fine. He will move over here and trip Monstro.
Sure.
Okay,
He's raging.
I am A-okay with it. Let's go up there and knock him to the floor so we can't bite any more people.
Pretty much. That's an athletics, right?
Is athletics? It's against your reflex DC, Monstro.
Oh, really? Okay. That passes.
Which is a 18.
8.
That is success. Monstro, if has been pulls you to the floor.
And I step forward. Let's see. It's half movement in these 4 squares.
I just realized there's only 3 rounds left of it. The stickiness doesn't last forever, and it was on Barada's turn.
Okay.
3
So I'm
rounds
gonna
left.
get slowed down while I go through here.
Yes.
So if I can move 50 feet, that means I can only
5,
get
15, 25, and then you could technically move around it.
Okay.
It's about the same.
I move around it to here with my 2 actions.
Okay.
And as I'm moving, I'm like, what Barada says is true. We are not with the dragon. And I battle medicine the one that's injured on the ground.
Well, he can't be unwilling, so go ahead and make your check.
We're gonna go DC 15.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
That's a crit. 26 hit points.
26. Just that's almost puts him at full health. Nice. One. Still bleeding though. Get rid of that. Darius, I also would like for you to make me a check.
All right.
Oh god, you fucking crushed it.
You too, Gravis.
Dropping a person lowers the DC 18 to 17. If a person gets within 5, the DC lowers by 1 unless someone critically fails. So it became a DC 16, then that's a critical success. So the hunter with the eyes squinting, asking who you work with, like, we're here for Sister Cinder, and you go, you speak the truth, we're not of these other people. So this hunter looks to his allies and begins to, I gotta make sure they just speak like a local language. Yeah. Common of the area in this situation, it is elite. He's going to say to his allies, like, essentially call for peace, essentially. The one on the ground has already dropped his weapon. It's kind of like frantic and is like, I have their names. Oh, I have one of their names. Oh no, he does. Kohak, do not pick up your weapon. I am truly sorry, whoever you are. You thought you worked for our enemies, but it seems you are not even from this valley. Please. He kind of looks to the southwest down here. Let's speak within the cave. Sorry for the smoke.
Sure.
Sorry I shot at you.
With a very... Didn't see who shot it. All I saw was a claw spun from magical arrow ammunition.
It's a love arrow, but I guess the love was too
It was
powerful.
not love. I don't know where you are from.
Don't worry, guys. It happens, and I ripped the arrow off my chest.
Yeah, they all kind of like...
Ooh, this is cozy. Huh, guys?
It should be, yes.
Rafe steps over here. And Barada and El Monstro.
He starts turning into his...
I stopped raging, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Thank
it
you.
depends if you still perceive them as a threat or not.
We're not in a fight, right? I'm just going to make sure.
Well, that depends on you guys. He called for peace. Do you want to keep swinging on him?
It depends on you guys. I can still kill a couple of people. I got a good couple of shots in me.
Peace and love. Peace and
Can
love.
I thought we had dropped out of combat, so
Yeah.
I was just using battle medicine to
He's still
heal them.
kind of looking to the southwest or southeast over there. He's going to say, "Make sure that you step to the cover of the cave. Quick, tell me, who are you?"
While I'm healing them, both of y'all healed 23 on Monstro and Barada. I say, I am Darius Thornshield.
You else want to speak up?
We are with the broken tusks. We're trying to escape the genocide of our people.
There's something called the Burning Mammoths. Have you heard of them?
He shakes his head. And like, no, not understanding really what Bernie. It's very strange. So mammoths who are on fire are chasing you.
We are both tribes
Oh,
of
we see.
Mammoth Lord.
As are we. That makes more sense. The Burning Mammoths is the name of a tribe. A warband, I assume?
Correct.
Yes.
I am Onak, leader of this pack of hunters. We truthfully suspected your party served Ashen Swale and intended to kill Dini. Please, if you can, if you wish, while everyone tends to the wounds, I believe that we should have a talk. And they, you
Is
see,
anybody
they
else
all
wounded?
are. They've already started sitting down, and there's something that you're noticing. Barada specifically, because you're the more master, more local kind of aspect here. This is like how the Broken Tusk, when essentially someone comes in for peace, you know, in like Indian tribes, essentially the hookah pipe is passed around, you know, semblance of like parlay. They're all sitting cross-legged, and their weapon is sitting behind them.
Oh, okay. I will.
and intentionally put their weapons behind them, and they're sitting like on the floor.
I'll imitate that gesture.
They see you do this, and they're surprised. You know of our customs exchange. Did you say you're outside from the valley then? Yeah.
We have tales from long ago when our people traveled all these lands or something.
Interesting. The rest of you do have to join us on our peace circle.
I sit down, but I immediately
Have to
start
work
tending
on
the
people.
wounds of the 2 wounded.
The one person in the back that was wounded is tended to him well, so he's kind of like turned to the side so he can be like worked on. So he begins to explain some stuff to you. Valley and its people, we call ourselves Sutaki, which is weird that they are called so that must mean she got their names wrong. Urkai is what she called them or whatever. We call ourselves Sutaki, ruled by the white dragon, the Nexus, and a powerful necromancer named Ashen Swell. Ashen Swell is a tyrant, Onak growls, who leads a cadre of necromancers and worshippers of the Nexus and mock our ancestors. Many inhabitants are unable to fight back, but these hunters, and he motions to the ones with Bit, Kohak, and Oldu, and myself are among those who decided to take a stand. And now we are protecting someone important on behalf of Arcia. Arcia's name is Iyoko. I'm saying that right? I don't know. That is a fucking weird name.
Aokoi? I don't know.
Too many vowels.
I think the last thing we said,
Echo.
Iyoko, or wards went deeper into the caves with a few escorts, but they haven't returned.
If we bring them back to you, do you promise us safe passage through the cave?
The thing specifically I'm going to put in here for you guys, there is a list of stuff I need to start keeping track of, and something has actually popped up. There's a thing here that says, if the party helps the hunters tend to their wounds by any means, battle medicine Darius, counted fucking towards it.
Yes.
Everyone is dealing non-lethal damage to hunters or refraining from injuring them at all will gain you guys something. I'm going to put a little fish mark in here.
Yay!
Nice.
All right.
As they're talking to you, one of the hunters is kind of whispering something to another person, and they're pointing at Darius, your armor. You must tell us, where did you find that? That belonged to one of our own.
My apologies. If you would like it back, I'll be more than happy to give it to you. But
Did
we
you
got
find the
this
rest
off
of the equipment?
We found this armor, a shield, on some gargoyles that we defeated.
Yeah, so what you're holding on to was also part of the composite shortbow and the 20 arrows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, composite short bow, 20 arrows, the shield, and the armor.
Shortbow. The armor. Do you think that was Vandu? That's one of the seals gone from gargoyles, you say?
Yes, there were 3 of them, and then another 2 up on a perch. But the other 2
Not
flew
to
away.
our kind if the equipment he wore was returned. We will not require it of you.
I take off the armor and return it.
Oh, sweet! What about the bow and the arrows?
I return the bow and arrows. None of us can use it anyway.
Oh, the arrows, Ari took the 20 arrows.
Oh, the cold iron arrows.
I motion to Ari. Will you give them back their 20 arrows?
Ari is ignoring us. Lost Mikey for the round.
I'm
That's a shame.
pretty sure he would do it for love.
It's muted. Mikey is muted right now. Get muted. Mikey is like all of them muted.
Oh.
Alright, we'll assume that you guys have done that. I'm going to mark this off for the gargoyle lead from
Yeah, I
and
removed
because
the...
of that, I'm going to put another hash mark here. Oh, that's fun, isn't it?
That's debatable. The
If
one
we have
extra
special,
armor
will
class
they-
was nice.
Will they get another check mark?
1 second here. I'm going down the list. Just something they would notice here. That's cool, and that's also cool. Well, as you all not allies with Ashen based on our best beliefs of since your motives. You'll have safe passage as far as we are aware and concerned. We noticed your kind, who is specifically in the notions of monster up on the cliffs. We assumed that you were scouts trying to see what our plans were. That's why we attacked when you showed up. Only recently laid those traps. You weren't there the first time you came through. Only because of the you guys climbing that cliff, very noticeable.
All right, Monstro, you were right.
So you know Burning Mammoth, you part of the tribe.
They shake their heads. We are not of any burning mammoths. We wouldn't even burn a mammoth if we could help it. If one had died and the meat was still good, then we would burn for sustenance. But our war band, as such, is called the Sutaki. The locals of the notions to the valley beyond.
Man, these guys are just freaking adorable. They don't
Well,
even
thank
know
you
what
so
they're
much.
talking about.
Would you be interested in possibly joining the Broken Tusk?
There's one of them. Their eyes kind of spawn up. There's basically roll a perception check, Darius. This is for sense motive. Sense motive. I like this. Okay, but there's something more than just like the idea of joining this cause, right? You guys are powerful, obviously. You think that's what it is? This guy, brief momently, one of the younger of these groups, specifically it's Looney, he get a sense that the idea of joining a stronger cause is appealing to him. Maybe even potentially bringing your goals together. Is the leader who speaks up, as he mentioned, Onak. He goes, "We must decline as we have other responsibilities. But if the stars are aligned," he says, "we will surely be destined to meet again. As far as finding this person for us, our wards, the Iyoko, I'm going to say is what is last E because I'm not going to kill myself. At Dini, if you'll find him, please bring him back to us here. Then we will be fast allies."
If we come across them, we will most definitely do everything we can to bring them back safely.
Yes.
He reaches into a pack, you can see, and then there's a little cloth, and he unfolds it, and inside of it's a bowl. Pulls out from the top of this bowl. It looks like cotton, or maybe the top of a flower, and it's holding in some sort of paste. He takes the paste, and he rubs a bit of it down on one cheek. Then he pulls it towards you. Again, Barada being the person that you did this nature check, this looks to be some sort of like promise. Now, what this stuff is made of, you haven't done the check for immediately. It's kind of like a spit in your hand handshake sort of thing. It looks like Darius, when you're saying we will bring them back, it looks like he's insinuating. He hasn't said anything for you to put your fingers in there and then rub it down your cheek as well.
For Darius or for Barada too?
You're the one to say we promise.
Okay, I reach in and do the same thing.
Yeah,
Barada is just
I'm not
recognizing this to be a ritual.
Okay.
Barada, he's holding it outwards. If you wanted to also reach into the bowl, that'd be fine. Up to you there.
No, that's for Darius.
Darius will reach in and do a similar.
If you would like Barada to roll your lore master check, I can tell you what you think this stuff is made of.
Okay.
While I'm doing
I'm
this,
gonna
would
find
I
out what
be able to
type of
nature it?
cookie this is.
You can nature it. Yeah, while they're doing this, absolutely. Barada, you're not really sure. It kind of just looks like leaf paint in a way, what they used to, because usually red's the color you go to mark on caves, especially in limestone, like you're in, because it can pop up on. Darius, you think this is a mixture of saliva, blood, which is where it's getting its red color from the iron. Maybe a little bit of charcoal in there too to give it a little bit more of a powdery form, and definitely back guano.
Okay.
Yes.
It's like war paint, honestly. It's more war paint than anything.
Okay.
Second one.
You are now permanently doomed to 5. Oh, you died. Sorry. I got that wrong. However, they resolve this encounter regardless of where the next be as if they had defeated the Hunters of Combat. That's cool.
Yep.
Okay. We'll have to be back on the ledge in the event that the Nexus shows his face again. He has mostly belly onto his and whose he can sense or not. He's in him. Flutters immediately.
Darius starts drawing in the. I assume this is kind of a dirt floor, or is this all solid stone?
It's all solid stone. There's not much dirt. Dirt's kind of off the cliffside here. I did want to say something too about this location here, where a few people actually got to see it. It's a secluded plateau. It's about 30 feet above the ground level. It is him is the word I was looking for. On all sides by boulders. And obviously there's the fire that billows smoke into the cave toward us. Looks like it's intentional, maybe to kind of give cover from the back, or at least to hide it if they need to. There are large cracks in the ceiling that cover this ledge with bright light, so as you guys can possibly see, Karate, you should be able to see out there, right? This direction, your light, so you can see this bright light. Cool.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Darius pulls out parchment and a quill and kind of draws the cave that we've been through so far and says, "Can you assist us in showing us the way further?"
Roll me a diplomacy check for this. I've done him a favor yet besides for returning the armor, so he's going to give you some. Hey, pretty good. To the west of here is the corrupted grove. Dangerous, but haven't really had a chance to scout it out too much. We do not come into the Calamity Caves as there is obvious means of danger here. That's what we call it, is Calamity. All the dangers, monsters that work here. We are only here now because this was the only place that we could keep Billy and Ioko safe. And that's why we sent some of our scouts with them, find a safe place they can hide in until we can find more bloody owls. This is the first location that we have made it to. Have not seen much else besides that. So what you have shown us is a lot more than we know.
I mark off the areas where we fought different things. I mark where
one of them pulls out like a tanned leather hide, and then we like a charcoal tab from an old fire, and then you can see that he's currently marking all this leather you have drawn, like they're trying to use it for themselves as well.
I point out where the baby sabertooths are and ask them to leave them be.
Do not plan to leave this ledge until awards have been returned, or at least information of them. Of course, if the both of them have fallen, then all is lost anyway. They all kind of look very solemn at that.
Well, then, to be sure, we should get on our way so that we can hopefully bring them back safely.
Not in agreement. Was hoping that I had a handout for these guys, but these are red shirts, so.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So even if we use them in battle, they die first.
What art do they use for these hunters, though? Oh, that's some cool art. Look at these. These are hunters, by the way. So here's their full art.
By the way, if they get killed, I'm taking that armor back.
I mean, respectfully.
Wait, did we hand in the shield too? Just making sure.
No, just arrows.
They didn't claim the shield.
Okay, good. Then all is fine. And yes, trying to scavenge off of their bodies is wrong.
Excuse you?
It wasn't off their bodies. They found out off of gargoyles.
Yeah, we found it on a gargoyle. We didn't know.
Well,
gargoyles were likely pilfering the dead, or at least
in the event that they die, we can't just, scavenge off of their own bodies.
I think you misunderstand the way this works. When the body is returned to the earth, the earthly possessions are no longer needed. It is better to put them to use fighting evil.
We're taking away the armor and swords of the soldier.
Well, in our culture, we return them to their loved ones as memories, as we do not have a way to bring back those slain by evil monsters for their remembrance. Families like something to be buried.
But Darius says, if everyone's ready, I think we should set off.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh, Mikey, we took your arrows and bow.
What? Why?
Darius can explain.
No. We took 20 of your arrows the composite bow that you couldn't really use,
Mhm.
we gave back to them. And
Yeah.
the hide armor I had put on was one of their fallen comrades. So we returned it.
That's fine.
And it gained us something. I don't know what, but it gained us something.
I'm cool with that. Making friends. I love it. I love our group.
So, what do you guys know about, just to the PCs, what do you guys know about necromancers, huh?
I know they're bad.
They raise dead?
And makes a hand sign to ward off evil.
Do I need to make a rules up for that, or just straight up say what I can?
About undead, it can be religion.
I'll do my shot on that.
It's just probably never seen a necromancer. Udir, you know what necromancers are for, but there's so many different varieties of them that it's really hard to like pin anything down besides the fact that necromancers twist the magic of necromancy, which could be positive or negative aspects. Even healing spells is considered positive necromancy.
That's fine.
Same thing for you, Darius. You're in that same boat.
Okay.
I think if we like capture this guy and like, force him to bring my husband back to life. I'm just throwing ideas out here. I don't know.
No. Gotta be right way. Resurrect.
Well, eternal love. That's eternal love, right? That's very endearing.
Running water becomes a little bit more apparent. I mean, direction somewhere throughout the cave.
Do I see this over here?
Sort of. Just move up 2 more feet.
Okay.
Nothing bad's gonna happen. Or you can see a little bit more of the veil here. Leafless trees with black twisted trunks grow in this grove between Calamity Caves and the Lost Mammoth Valley beyond. The steep mountain walls to the east and west shelter the grove from winds, but you see that it's open to the sky above. That's why there's a lot of light in this area.
Would I recognize the types of trees, or if this is natural or
You can roll
unnatural?
a nature check. And Barada, you are currently investigating this, so I will allow you to also roll your lore master check.
Okay.
Is Macho searching?
Macho, you are currently searching. You need to be a little bit closer. Be up there with Darius.
Nice.
Macho, roll your perception check. That's really good.
Nature
You
and
both.
master.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 different bits of things. Barada, we're going to have you closest to the religion aspect of it. Darius, you're going to be closest to the nature aspect of it. Just from a distance, you can tell that these trees are tainted, right? They're twisted. And Darius, you recognize the taint in the trees. It's been warped by demonic influence. And Barada, you can tell that the corruption here has come from a
Demon.
monster. You notice that several trees in this grove, though lacking locomotion, seem to be able to move by swinging their branches wildly, shifting their roots, creating essentially an unappealing hazard. These trees are almost practically alive, but they can't move. Makes no sense, but they can uproot their tree trunks, or not tree trunks, their roots, create what do they call it? Difficult terrain, a hazard essentially.
Oh.
Move through this.
No go here.
As
Dangerous.
you're searching, you see something, Monstro.
Mhm.
Take someone to search the grove to learn a little bit more. Just studying the trees doesn't look into the grove. Monster who's looking deeper into the grove sees this. There are 2 other humanoids here. In the center of the grove lies the corpse of a human man, dressed almost in the same fashion of those hunters saw. See that right here?
Yeah.
It's the first one. The other dangles from a tree, its branches wrapped around his neck. You can see him kicking, trying to free himself, but failing. And we roll for initiative.
This is like literally one of my worst nightmares.
Isn't it, dude? I wouldn't
Scary.
do it. I wouldn't do it.
I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but
We're supposed to save.
I like that.
Barada, however, loves the idea of.
Yeah, El Macho is like, nah, he can just choke.
okay, wow, dark.
I mean, she rolled bad on initiative. Look at that. 9. She's not ready.
It's complex here. What's up? And turn order descending. Oh, see, Munster, it's really good that you're at the end. As everyone was kind of moving up doing the recall of knowledge, you're the last person to step up, notice everything's happening. We start at the top of the round with Ari, but Monstro, you have enough time to tell the group what you think you just saw before Ari starts her turn, if you would like.
Okay.
However Munster would word it.
How would I word it? Two bodies in forest. One's choking right now. Too dangerous. Let's go somewhere else. Lost cause.
I'm gonna delay till Lady Parada goes.
Okay. What's your 27? Prada. Should just said this lost cause.
I'm just gonna be like, that's the only type I like. That's why I haven't given up on our family yet.
Rada's like, charge!
I'm guessing this isn't the guy on the tree.
Let me tell you what happens.
Oh boy.
I think the person in the tree's like
It's
right in
this
this one.
It's over here. It's this one. I don't have a way to do a hanging body. I just had one I could put on the floor. It's the one next to him.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. Shift a creature ends a movement in the grove, which you just did, Barada. Trees throughout the tainted grove shift their roots wildly, making the area difficult terrain. As soon as you enter the grove, so as soon as you stepped in this first square right here, it became difficult terrain throughout. I don't know where you came from. 15, 20. So it's 2 actions, so it's still the same, but now you have like 10 foot of movement speed left.
Okay.
That's and then it rolls initiative, which I did. Okay, cool. All right. All the trees begin to like lift up in like waves, like it's creating waves of like rolling roots to this entire area, like a haunted theme park in a way. Oh hey, I just realized something. Hold on. Where is it? Oh man, did I not put it in here? I know I had to have. Is this it? Hold on a second. Is this where it is? It's called the... No, it's the TV. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. Let me know if you can hear the TV back here. I'll turn it down if so. It's not it. Okay. I thought that I had a song for this. And I feel bad. What is this? That's not it. God, I can't. I thought I had something I picked specifically for this grove, but I didn't name it. And I have like Heart's Absolution by Tabletop Audio. Usually I name them so I know. Maybe this is it. Heart Briar. Let's find out.
I mean, we can wait still.
This is fine. This will work for right. I just want to have a different like level of audio in here. Okay, Rada. It took you about 2 actions to get there. Bro's calling ahead, apparently. I wasn't prepared for this.
So I can use my remain 2 to get right there?
Absolutely. Well, you have 10 feet of movement speed, but remember it's difficult terrain now, so do 1 more square.
No, so it was so it'd be like 21 action to get here.
Yeah, so then, there, and then it'd be 10, 20, 30.
Right.
You don't have 30 foot movement speed, do you? Right?
Yeah,
you do. So yeah, you can go down 2 more. I'm okay with that. Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Do it.
And
Don't have to do it.
Can I make an attack at the tree to try to get this guy down?
Oh, I like where your head is at. Not sure.
I mean, That sounds about right. What you would do?
Oh my god. I just have. Hold on a second. Oh my god. Here's my notes. It's investigating. That's it here long ago. Okay, cool. That's lore. Okay. Yeah, I don't have it here, but I think I know where you're going with it. Because all I have here is a little note that I put in that says rescue. And I'm like, okay, this is what happens after you've rescued him. So how do you rescue? I don't have mechanics for it, so do it. Know what I can do here.
Alright.
I just want to take my halberd and like, whoosh, and like cut the branch. That's
Oh,
like
okay.
strength.
The ones that are wrapping around, you want to try to cut from behind, or you want to cut the ones around his throat?
The ones that like around his throat.
Okay, so if you do really bad, you may cut his throat then.
Bring it on.
Oh,
Okay, I'll go with that.
Pretty Barata.
That's better.
okay, you attack these branches, but you can tell they're a little hard. So that 9 damage does get through the hardness a little bit. You get a sense that the hardness is 5 for this. You need to do enough damage in a round for these branches to fall apart, but because it looks like they might be stitching themselves together slowly. I'm going to go ahead and put into here in a text that it has taken 4 points of damage.
Alright. I'm like, quick, they're gonna heal back up. Oh, help me.
Okay,
I'll
it's
try.
now Ari's turn.
First action, I'm gonna scoot closer so I can see what they're talking about. So right there. This is the branch, right? Let me see if I'm close enough. I am close enough. Yay! One action. Or sorry, last 2 actions. I'm gonna cast Produce Flame on it.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's a tree, and
It
she
is,
knows.
and if a tree catches fire that's holding a person hostage, they like to catch fire.
Shot. Let's try it out. Produce flame.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I remember.
Okay,
A little
okay.
message pops up above it, and it's captured men will remember this.
Okay, Ivan, I will Ray of Frost instead.
No, just fire. Go for it.
Yes, fire. Go for it.
F it.
I'll
Fire,
it.
fire.
I missed, so
Ooh, God, that's a low ass roll.
I had my turn. You see
Are
spies.
you aiming for the things grabbing him, or are you aiming for the tree itself?
I'm aiming for the things that are grabbing him.
Okay, yeah, it just flies off into the distance. There's a moment where as you're conjuring the spell, the guy's kicking and flailing, and there's like a little area, like a rope around his neck that you're trying to aim for, nearly pinpoint through the barada, through the grove that's lashing, and like, I might hit him, and you pull it up, and it just flies off into the ceiling, out above the caves. Is that Udir's turn?
Okay, so let me get this straight. We're dealing with demon trees, and the first thing we try to do is cut at a guy's neck and burn the tree with the person on.
Hey, people are weird.
It's
Alright, now, question. Can I examine the trees with my demon lore real quick?
You're right, we should have punched the tree. Damn, Udir.
Can if you want to, but most of the information was already been given that they twisted by, which is giving them essentially, what's the word I'm looking for? Possession in a sense.
Well,
It's kind of.
Can I at
Give
least
me
ask,
the-
like, kind of what it is?
It's kind of like this. Imagine if I was a necromancer and I'm in an area of a graveyard and I'm casting necromancy spells. The residual magic that links in the air, because everything involving magic is done by aether, essentially. It's going to essentially seep into the soil, and sometimes, even if I wasn't expecting it, undead will rise. This is what happens. A demon was here and was here long enough that its essence bled into the soil and the trees itself, and now the trees essentially carry a bit of its I wouldn't say hunger, but it's like how how demons usually are like evil in a way. Their evil nature still rests within them. The trees themselves are already alive because they're breathing beings, so that makes any sense. But in this sense, they seem to be lashing out.
Well, if that's the case, does holy water work on them?
Oh, you know what? check or a demon lore check, actually. I have something. Or survival, your call. I have something for you for this. I'm going to make you spend an action to determine this, so if you would like. That's something cool I can do.
All right.
Hey, that's really good. All right, so you can do something here with this religion. These trees, each individual tree essentially works around the hazard. It looks like the roots that are creating this hazard, which may do more based on what you notice, it's going to affect every square adjacent to each of the trees. So kind of like this. See that? Each square adjacent, which is a pretty much this entire grove, right? You see that?
Right.
With religion, you can do two things with this now that you know. You could recite a prayer that will temporarily cast out the fiendish energy within a single tree for a minute. You could also use holy water to essentially do the same thing without a check.
All right. I'm going in, and I'm going to use my holy water on the tree with the hanging man.
There's one action. You're going to move in, but you have to draw out the holy water. You'll be able to do it on the following round, not this round. Something happens here as you enter the grove. 8. Out of here. It's directed. You walk into the grove, difficult terrain hits you immediately. You get up to that point, you draw off the holy water. Mechanically, so that everybody knows when the tree is disabled, it's going to essentially create a 5-foot square of your choosing within the area that is safe from this hazard for a minute. So if you disable this tree right here, this one south of you, you get to choose one of the 5-foot squares around it that would be safe. If you want to try to do this one, it's going to make an area safe. It may not release the guy's grip, if that makes any sense. The tree is still going to technically have a hold of it.
Well, I'm going to go put it in the square where Barada is then.
Right, well, you draw out the holy water, you speak this out, you probably get this information. We could use religion to make things a little safer. I'm going to use holy water the same way. You also think that survival might help, but you don't know how. And now we come to something interesting that's going to happen here. Here, amongst the trees, usually what you assume to have been just more dead trees, it's a vicious-looking creature. It is nothing more than a walking tree. It was waiting for some of your members to enter the grove, and it quickly moves to attack you. A caution.
Wow.
That's scary.
Jeez.
Okay.
This is some nightmare fuel.
As you look at this creature, it looks fantastic. And one of its arms, because it definitely looks humanoid, but it looks like just a walking tree. It's flat and rounded like a large, like one's taken the bark off of a tree, that's fallen down. So it's like a shield all across one arm, and then the other seems to be this like sword, definitely a rigid set of stone, almost like it just pulled it out of the freaking ground itself. And the edges of it are aglow with a red glow. The creature looks like.
Oh my god.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Oh,
It has a sword.
No.
That looks like it's going to hurt a lot.
Yeah.
It spends one action.
That's the end boss.
Jeez.
Oh, that's really crazy. What this thing does. Okay, cool. It's going to strike you. Oh, no, that's stride and then make a shield bash strike. And if it pokes you, that's interesting. I think it's going to do that. So you see it come out. Technically from here, it strides up. And it's going to. No, it'll be here. It'll essentially stride, and then it's going to bash you with that shield. A 29 to hit. And guess what I just did? Hold on before you tell me if that hits. I double-clicked the chat box. God, I hate when I do that. Oh.
Well, that definitely hits, just so we're clear.
Yeah, not a crit. I'm sure you have higher than a 19 armor. I gotta reopen all these damn sheets because I'm an idiot. Click up, minimize, object click, double click. Here we go. You said 29 hits? Okay.
Yeah.
What is your alignment?
My alignment is lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral. Okay. Not a good character. Got it. It's going to be 10 bludgeoning damage to you.
All right, I'll take that.
Is this right? Plus, yeah. I see why. Okay, cool. It strides up and hits you with his shield, and as it does, it knocks you further into the grove, 10 feet away from it.
Oh.
As that happens, oh wait, I did that right.
Another one shows up.
Dude, he has a reaction too.
Will then raise its shield, and as it does this, because it's kind of along one of these trees, it almost melts into the tree. Instead of getting a +2 armor class from a shield raise, it gets a +4.
Whoa.
Both covered in the shield.
What?
It's pretty bad. It is now Hazard's turn. Now that this is triggering, I'm going to go ahead and temporarily just reveal one of them. Essentially, it's all the trees. I'm just going to bring it out so we can see where it is on the initiative tracker.
Oh my god, it's a hazard.
It's a hazard, yeah. I mean, every one of these trees is a hazard. I just did that so you guys see when it activates, so you can kind of plan for it. On its turn. Oh boy. Okay. It's got 4 actions. Am I reading this right? Yeah, 4 actions. The Abyss Warped Trees use their first action each round to lash their roots. Each creature in the grove must succeed at a reflex save.
Oh.
Yeah, snap.
No, I guess never mind. I got but the holy water works.
It will. You haven't used it yet. You drew it.
All right.
Okay. As they lash out, you guys quickly lift up a foot, maybe even hop. You have avoided falling prone. That's all this would have done to you, making you prone with that. Now, it's going to use its second, third, and fourth actions to make branch strikes against up to 3 different creatures in the grove. So there's only 1 attack against Barada and 1 attack against Udir. As the branches lash out against Udir. Here they come. So I said Barada first and then Udir. 29 against Barada, 26 against Udir.
Okay.
That was it.
With hits, right? That's it, no crits?
No
Yep.
crits.
And crits is when good things happen. I mean, bad things for you, but good fun things. Okay. Barada, you take 12 bludgeoning. Here you take...
Take what?
Next. Udir takes 10 bludgeoning, and Barada took 12. It is all that happens for their actions. So now you guys know, first action trips everybody, and it makes 3 random, well, essentially 3 attacks up to 3 different creatures. 1 apiece. Now it's Darius' turn.
This seems really bad.
Yeah, it seems fine.
I warned you.
I'm just kidding.
One action to give Rafe 2 actions, and
I love it.
from where I am, can I see this guy?
I think you can. You can see most of him meld into the tree, though.
Okay. I'm still going to try it. Pretty slim.
Ooh. Okay. Let me check out my armor class here. Okay. I wanted to see if they even have... Okay. Oh, I'm looking at the hazard. God dang it. All right, here we go. Okay, cool. As you go to strike this thing, for a brief moment, your flame collides with that shield that he's got raised, but most of it kind of melted into that tree, and because of that, an attack is a miss.
Okay. And then Rafe will move here and attack.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I think even with the difficult terrain, just entering that first tile, he could get there. It's fine. Is he attacking this thing up here?
Yeah.
Oh, that. It's even with the melding. 11 piercing to this creature. Okay. He's going to use his reaction to shield block on some of the tree into the way here. What is the hardness of the shield? Oh, it's garbage. Oh, it's garbage.
Yay!
Garbage.
Is it a wooden
It's
shield?
a wooden shield.
Makes sense.
3 hardness, yay! Okay, I have marked that down. So he and it take. Got it. Does he have a resistance?
More than likely, he has resistance to piercing.
He
being a
does,
tree.
actually. So if
I would think
resistance
slashing.
to 8, okay, you would know, sensing through your animal, that he only took 3 total damage from.
Ouch.
But that's also with the hardness being resistant. So hardness plus the resistance kind of all together. I think that 8 of that was resistant. They did that 11.
Okay.
All right. Something else happens. Ari, do me a favor.
Yes.
Roll me a reflex save. We'll say 21.
I don't like that number. I will hero point that because I don't like that number.
Oh.
But
Oh.
another one of these creatures area, as it arrives and it comes essentially moving through trees, it essentially heals some of the tree to reach out a little bit further past the grove and loop you into the grove. We're now in this square. This creature has used one action to do that, another action to essentially lock the way in.
Oh. Dang.
Not too bad of an issue. That's not flanking for you. I'm not sure if you get up on it. It's just trying to keep you guys in this grove, at least as many creatures as it can. But because it did that to you, Ari, it's only got one action left. Let's do the whole raise the shield thing and kind of meld. Oh, he's not in the same square as a hazard. Never mind, he can't do that. Let's make an attack. Rafe attacked the tree, so it's going to attack Rafe.
So was it there the whole time, or it just moved?
It moved into that location, but it kind of came from like over here. It started. I'll show you where it started at. It says when it arrives, essentially a free foot step. It was technically here, so it was like 5. Then it doesn't count. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was here in the wall. That's where it was. So 5, 10.
Did it squeeze through or no?
It doesn't have to.
Oh, okay.
They don't cover that whole square. That's because of how tall they are. A 19 to hit Rafe, I think, misses.
Yes, it misses.
Okay. Let's try it. It's your turn.
Definitely going to take out a. Well, my plan was to.
Monstro.
I want to bite it. Trust me. But I don't want to be reckless. This seems like a. Yeah,
There's no
not
reckless attacks. Hey, buddy, Ro, I miss you too.
She's gonna grab her long spear.
Don't want you guys to be eating on the bed for that bed anymore because we just got it. You're start using these TV trays that we have for you, okay? I got one for here, you too. See, help her out and get her stuff up here. The game up here.
Even if I try to bite it, that wasn't gonna work.
We'll then attack the one that's in between us that he's flanked twice.
Okay.
And I think he misses on the second one. He may hit on the first one. I don't know.
This creature attacked twice and just raised his shield, right? Yeah. It's a good meld.
Okay.
It's a miss. Both
All right.
rounds. Hey, Flatfoot. Yeah, that's a miss of both.
Wow.
Okay.
Is out its turn. These aren't too smart, but none of you in the back have heard it. So, anyone done anything to this? Not really. So, I'm gonna kind of spread the love around here. Let's attack Rafe right in front of him. And then, because you cast the spell, Darius, I'll attack you for the second attack. And he's gonna raise his shield. I keep on picking up the wrong one. So this is against Rafe, and this is against you, and then Rafe shield. Alright, against Rafe, I got a 29, and then against Darius, I got a 27.
Both hit.
Okay. Rafe is going to take 14. And then, are you good, Darius?
Nope.
Take
I'm
13.
chaotic neutral.
The 14 to Rafe, 13 to Darius. It's now done. It is now Monstro's turn.
Can she recall knowledge on these tree things?
You absolutely could. This would be nature, or if you had unspecified lore. wonder if you're going to keep that, or would you like to use a hero point for a recall knowledge?
No.
A natural 6, just to let you know.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Okay, yeah, you're not really sure what these kind of creatures are. They definitely look like trees, but they're twisted like the trees in the grove are.
Okay, so she's gonna warn everybody to get out of there as fast as possible. Shove them, trip them, anything, and she's gonna stab.
23 will hit. Gonna use a reaction to shield block. So this guy's reaction's gone. 12, 11, 10, 9. It's gonna take a total of 4 points of damage.
That is it.
That's all your actions. Round 3. Guy's eyes start turning bloodshot. Murata, the tree has regained all. By the way, 11 was the threshold. You put the point away.
Don't worry, guys. I got it.
Pretty good. If only objects could be critically hit, but yeah, they're critical hits.
Okay.
13. Oh, that's 8 on that attack, though.
Alright. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so then there's 1. So the 9, that 9 comes into a 4, which is enough to pass it. You have the guy free, he collapses to the ground. Looks like he's unconscious currently.
Alright.
That's why his eyes were going bloodshot, like he had lost all the air and it was essentially knocked unconscious. His next 2 rounds were going to be really bad.
Oh man, what did I miss?
The guy's free. Yay.
Yeah.
That's free at least, but that was Murata's turn. Ari, it's your turn.
I do not like this at
What you tell,
all.
buddy? I have a candle lit.
Hmm.
Cat just walked up to my desk to get my attention, and his tail was hovering over my candle.
I'm gonna spell strike. Which one was damaged most? This guy or this guy?
One is taking
it's-
3 damage, the other one's taking next to none.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy?
4.
3.
Took
This guy took 3, this guy took 4.
Okay. I'm just gonna shoot at the one that is flanking with Rafe and Darius. A spell strike, produce flame.
This guy up here with a reach of 10 feet, and you do not count all diagonals. Yeah, it's just swinging.
Oh no.
He's not used his reaction. Oosh. 27.
It's just a hit.
Okay, you're good, right?
Yep.
14 total damage.
Oh, one more 14 and I'm out.
Don't feel bad. Rafe took 14 and he's not good.
Alright, Eternal Love, come through.
Need a crit.
28. I'm keeping, that's an 18, so I'm keeping that for sure.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
blame you.
That is a hit. He already used his reaction, so
And this is the produce flame damage as well.
he takes 0 damage from your bow.
Yes.
Fire collides with him for 7. Alright, now I gotta go to these character sheets here. Alright, it looks like the fire was a lot more effective than usual.
Yeah. And then last action, I'm gonna recharge my spell trick.
Got it. It is now Udir's turn on the floor, hanging out breakdancing.
Okay, so yeah, I'm badly hurt, but it's fine. I didn't need to, be alive today. Now, question: can I still pull out my holy waters while I'm on the ground?
How many do you have?
I like only 2 more.
I mean, yeah, being on the floor really only imposes a penalty to your armor class and the chance to hit.
Oh, well then, yeah, I'm gonna pull it out and sprinkle it on Ari's square.
You already did, I think.
Ari's safe right now.
Oh, I thought it'll last like for 1 round or something.
1 minute.
Oh, well then I'm gonna use it for Raffy.
You can only affect 1 5-foot square. Raffy's so big, he'll be affected by several trees.
Fine. Okay, well then I'll put it on myself and stand up.
Okay, apply it. I'll make your square safe, and then you stand. Nothing seems to happen while you stand. Polygonal line. Let's add that to the safe squares now. Okay, there we go. It's now guy's turn up here. You just did fire damage, Ari, so we're going to change up our stuff. With a +1 armor class bonus, it's going to swing its sword at you twice. And then, you know what? No. How about we do another charge attack? It's going to charge up here to do a shield bash to you.
Oh no.
Rhonda, does that provoke?
It did cross through her threshold.
All right, for 20.
Go ahead.
All right.
Does a 20 hit?
Oh, 20 does hit because it didn't have a shield raise.
Nice.
Please tell me that her halberd does extra damage because it's like an axe.
Well, here's the interesting thing, Barada. You have seen Ari shoot an arrow and nothing happened. Ray fighting it and nothing's happening. Even past the grove, your daughter is stabbing him. Not really effective. Do you stab as well? Do you slash?
I've been slashing at the branches. I'm slashing at this guy too.
Slash at this guy too? Okay, a 20 does hit. And looks like trees are meant to be cut and not poked. So it's a little bit more effective than usual.
That's what my dad always said.
Alright, as he gets here, I hit. I hit. A 22 to Aria, no hits.
Yep.
Aria, that's a total of 12 damage.
I am barely hanging on by a thread.
It's 9 plus 3 evil because you were good, and it shoves you 10 feet. Because you're tiny, you can be pushed through the spaces of other creatures. Oh!
That might be a good thing.
Yeah.
It might be. There's 2 actions to do that, and it tries to meld with this tree, but it does not get a cover bonus like it did from the other one. It does meld. It's obvious where the tree is versus where it's at. So it's only getting a +2 armor class instead of a +4. Is now the traps. Afe and Ari need to make reflex saves.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Crit.
There you go. I think I'm good.
Either one of you get fallen prone, but then we make 2 attacks, one against Rafe, one against Ari.
Oh no.
Hey, I miss Rafe again with a 16. Rafe is not getting hit by the tree branches, but then they get a 22 to hit Ari.
Ari is out.
Ari is unconscious, only dying 1 after she takes 17 bludgeoning damage.
Good lord.
No.
Perhaps
You're
a nasty.
doing a terrible job at this right now.
Good guys finished last, apparently.
It's on Darius' turn.
All
Grace, the
right.
road looks dangerous, but I would recommend going into it. Fun.
I bet you would recommend going into it. All right. We're going to 1 action protect companion. Then we're going to use a 2 action thundering dominance, and then with
Oh
the
damn, that's one of your last second level spells on it.
Yep.
I realized you cast it in that last encounter. I didn't need it because it was a bonus encounter.
well.
You can take once you have this spell's duration, it can take the thundering roar action. Oh, so it can spend 1 action to do this.
Yes, and it's going to.
Do it.
Both of
Powerful
them needs to
vocalization.
make.
Little saves, right?
Yes.
Sure, any immunities in here? Okay. Cool. I'll start from the top and work my way down. That's like each creature, right?
Yes.
Each enemy.
Each enemy.
So the hazards on me, sadly. It's a hazard. Okay. Sucks. It also is cool. Your spell DC is what?
19.
19. Okay. The top one succeeded, but the bottom one got a natural 20. So it's basic, right? So they'll still take damage. Okay, I just to make sure. For the Sonic, basic will save, so 18 is 9. The top one takes 9 Sonic and cannot resist it necessarily at all. Oof. Okay. What's 1 action of his? He still has 1 other action.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he does. Oh, that's right. The 1 action was.
I used
got
2
you. I got you.
spells.
Got it. That top one is not too happy with that roar. 2 attacks into the flanked Wraith, then raising its shield. Stone long sword, and then raise its shield. 26 and a 16.
The 26 will hit. The 16 will not.
Alright, does the protect companion give you a reaction? It does.
Yes, it does.
Ooh, you can reduce the damage by 10 and take it. You lose 5 hit point.
Yeah, but how much damage is it?
Reduce it. You reduce it by 10 regardless. He's taking 10. 10 exactly.
Then he takes none. I'll take 5.
Takes none and you'll take 5. God, such a good spell. That's it. That's all that happened. That's all of his actions. It is now Monster's turn.
Okay. Recall knowledge.
The Rafe. There we go. What's the DC here for this? 19, so it became a 20 for you. You failed already. That's a success. The demon-touched arboreal wardens. In life, before they were twisted, essentially they're like treants in Lord of the Rings, if that makes any sense. Protecting groves and stuff like that. They are the Rangers of Boreal Society. This Terrant, or I think I said that right. These folk have an innate curiosity about the woodlands in which they dwell and rarely stop to take root and rest in the same forest ever twice. They like to essentially explore, go wanderlust and stuff. That's the words usually, but these have been twisted. They seem to be driven by the same, I would say, madness or at least animosity that the Grove has as well. What specific thing would you like to know about said?
Their weakness.
Boreals? A weakness?
Yes.
They are weak to a thing called axe vulnerability, which essentially makes them take 5 additional damage from axes. I just realized that it was Verada then. Shit, it's not slashing vulnerability, axe vulnerability. I'm glad I read that. I'm glad you said something.
A halberd is an axe.
Is it not?
Halberd is a spear.
That was a pole.
It's a polearm with an axe head.
It is, but there is the axe category. It's also weak because of its fiendish nature to cold iron, and you. Also fire, based on what you saw Ari do, and also because it's a fiendish, good damage.
My child, use the grenade.
I mean, if I use a torch, that's going to be -4, right, to hit?
It's an improv weapon, so yeah.
Yeah, it's at -10 to hit. Holy shit. It's -2 to hit with.
Oh, it's only -2?
Yeah, but the one you're wielding is the ever-burning torch, which literally does no fire.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay, so
It
by
would be
that...
funny, you're just attacking it with a stick.
Now that I know that it only gets hurt by axes, I have a battle axe, but I can't.
But I think you have the grenade too, because you're the one that can use grenades, right?
Me?
Grotto.
Well, I did let her take all the loot, so I didn't specifically say I took it back, but
Okay.
Alright.
The only 2 people who could technically use it is you and... No, Ari has martial training as well. Ari can use it as well. Ari, Verada, and Monster can pick up this bomb.
yeah, there we go. Monster can use it.
So, yeah, next term I'll change up to an axe and I tell everybody the situation. And stab twice.
You have an axe?
I have a battle axe.
The battle axe will do it. I'm surprised you didn't draw it and try to hit it once, but...
Well, because I can't... Well, that would be 2 actions. Draw it and get closer.
But you swung twice. Oh, yeah, because it doesn't have reach, you're right.
Right,
but
yeah.
You don't hit at all.
Yeah, so next turn.
Round 4, Verada.
All right, I'll turn to this guy and cock my gun like it's a shotgun and just.
That is a hit. Okay.
Alright.
Well, hey, at least if it doesn't have resistance to slashing, that's still something, right?
Yeah, I'll take it.
23 hits. It's going to do nothing, I think, right? It can't shield block. No, it won't shield block. It's going to take the 12 damage fully. Hiya!
Okay. I didn't declare my intention, but can I use knockdown on it?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Sweet.
Knock this thing over, kind of falls backwards.
Timber. And then
I forgot that's a separate check. Let me check to see its reflex DC. Okay. Continue.
all right. And I forgot that knockdown's a flourish, so then I will. I don't know. I'll move up here. I'll take a step right here.
Flourish just means you can only do one flourish in a combat round. You can still attack a third time.
Ooh, never mind. Then I just chop it while it's down. Chop it like it's hot.
Chop it like it's hot. I can't.
You tried to chop it like it's hot, realizing that fire might burn your hammer. You pull back.
All right.
Yes.
Udir? Is he muted? The heck? Oh, internet's bad. Thank you. Yeah, he plugged back in.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back now. Right, yeah, I got it. And
no one's done anything worthy of attack opportunity, so this guy is going to move away from him and will swing out at you.
oh, you meant that guy for attack of opportunity.
No
Yeah,
one
they have
do
a
it.
10-foot reach.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I forgot. I got hit by the once and then just kind of forgot about it.
He got a 24 to hit, which I know hits you, and you're a lawful neutral to no evil. You take 11 damage back as you move.
Okay, well, that's just fantastic.
Oh, is it? Hold on, I'll do it again. If you like it so much, hold on. All right, go ahead and take 26 more. I love you. Like that? I'm kidding. It's at, just at 11.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm here. Gonna do Fury of Blows.
Hit him.
And those do not hit.
I think they might, with him being flat-footed.
Yeah.
The 20 will hit. The 18 will not.
Alright, then that's 5 bludgeoning.
5 bludgeoning, no damage is dealt.
Mm.
Seems to be resistant to bludgeoning damage as well.
And then I will raise my shield.
Sounds good. It's now its turn as it goes to slowly pull itself off the ground. Moaning. Stands up.
Oh,
Out and proud.
oh.
As you raising the spear up to hit it, it kind of just like slowly lays back down. But you don't attack of opportunity. It's a hit. All 6. Should have shield blocked, but I guess it's irrelevant now.
And it's shield block?
But it's its turn, so good.
Okay. And that would use its reaction for this turn, correct?
Yes, it would have, but it's not going to.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to then shield do its 2-action thingy here against go goof backpedals and it charges towards Rada. Smack with its shield. 23 to hit.
Okay.
At 11 bludgeoning and 2 more evil if you're good.
Yeah, I am good.
Alright, so that's a total of 10. You pushed back 10 feet.
Okay.
It doesn't have any more actions or raise a shield or anything. Oh, that. Ari, it's the 11.
I'm just gonna be like Lady Frog steps squishes me.
Here comes number 3 character.
Oh, don't jinx it.
You know what? You're right. I probably shouldn't. Your produce flame spell that flew up into the sky, you know, they tell you don't shoot bullet here, flies back down and lands on you. Now this character's on fire as well. Alright. Here's the problem. Alright, you're already prone, so don't worry about making your reflex save, but you are within the lashing vines, which are flashing at you. Barada, Udir, and Ari. And Wraith make reflex. Actually, Ari, don't make the reflex save. It only the rules if you're prone or not.
I'm going to. Yep. Real good.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Goodbye.
Oh.
DC. I can't remember.
18.
Okay, I found it.
18.
Here, give me your 19. Here.
Are you keeping that?
Yes, you're keeping.
Okay, I'm going to re-roll this again.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Re-roll this.
Do you you sure?
Oh no.
Oh.
Rada and Udir fall prone, but Wraith keeps his footing, has succeeded. This is where our party wipes is in the grove. As the trees lash out, there are now 4 of you who can be targets. And for simplicity, I'm going to target the people who just collided into the ground and the big ass fucking wolf. Ari, you're not being targeted.
Yay.
Oh, no. Okay, I got a 23 to hit Wraith.
It hits.
Okay, I got a 26 to hit Murata.
Nice.
got a 30 to hit here.
Okay, I have my shield raised. I know I'm prone, but I am gonna have to let the shield take the shot for this.
All right, yeah, your armor class went to 22. Then you went back down to 20 essentially because you're prone.
Oh, it's
And
a
I got a
crit.
30, which means I critically hit you. Even if you raise your shield as a reaction for shield block, it's not going to be enough to stop this 34 bludgeoning damage from beating you down.
34.
Okay. Here is now dying too. Then we got Murata's damage because Murata said that was a hit. Murata, that is 11 damage. I rolled really low.
Love it.
And then even lower than that, I got 7 against Rafe. God dang it. Murata, there's no good evil damage here, so that was all the bludgeoning. Was its actions, Darius? It's now your 10.
All right, one action to give Rafe 2 actions. And I will cast Reduce Flame on the one in front of me. And I'm sure that missed. I'm going to reroll that.
Okay. And his reaction used already, too. He's next.
Oh, that's 22.
18 plus 9 is a 22. Even with his shield raised, that is still a hit.
Nice.
Ow. Can't be right. Aren't you doing 3rd level spells?
Yeah, we're 3rd level right now, so this should be 2d4.
No, it's...
Oh, it's 2nd. You guys are 4th level. You guys aren't 5th level yet.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's only 2d4. Yep.
Okay.
I just rolled ass for damage.
And that 4 fire turns into a little bit more as it hits him into the back. Rick has 2 actions.
All right, Rafe is going to turn around and trip this one.
Oh, he's at a... Oh, just actual trip. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to reroll that. Oh my god, really? And then he will attempt to trip this one.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, my
I give the fuck up.
Rafe, trying his best, has critically failed. This creature is going to force Rafe to the ground. It's 12 minus 5, technically.
Yeah.
Good. Good. It is now its turn. But Darius, you're the one that just did some fire damage to it, so he's going to start with an attack against you this time. Then Rafe raises a shield.
Okay.
Long sword, and then raise. Okay. All right, Darius. I got
A 19 misses.
Oh my god, why did that miss? Well, did your hide armor go back down? What was it?
Yeah, I'm at 21.
Oh, so it was 22?
Yeah,
I got a 17 to hit Rafe.
it misses.
Damn it. Almost through your turn.
Am I allowed to charge through these trees because how thin they are, or no?
You still have to roll your acrobatics check to tumble through, because they're still technically occupying that space as they're like moving around oddly. Their hands are swinging around.
Oh, and I'm terrible at that. I have no balance, have no feet. Okay, so she's gonna pull out her battle axe and step forward.
Just pull out your battle axe.
Mhm.
Swing it here.
Oh,
Yeah.
guess we got each other.
Oh, 27 to hit Monstro.
That is a hit, but not a crit.
Damn it, I didn't interrupt him. Okay. Sure, take 11 bludgeoning.
Don't rage.
It's so long sword, but it's bludgeoning damage. So funny.
It's a
Just smack you with
stone.
rocks,
It's a
yeah.
stone sword. You can't really put a cutting edge on that
Alright,
bitch.
go ahead, Monstro.
Already rolled.
26
Oh, you did. 26
against his
is a
flat-footed.
hit. 26 is a hit. 9. And this is an axe, so it's going to take 5 additional damage. That's 14.
Nice.
Boy, I did not like that. Round 5. The end of this round is the round where the guy would have died. You know, 5 rounds. Once you guys notice he's suffocating. But Murata saved him. And guess whose turn it is?
It's mine. Okay. I'm going to stand up.
Stand up. Just stand up.
Did this guy use reaction?
That's not.
Mm.
Hmm.
Annoying.
You don't have to move
Stand
through
up.
a threatened square. You
Hold
have
on.
10 foot reach, right?
As you stand up, you can tell that it's wanting to react to you, but it doesn't have a 15-foot reach. But it doesn't hit you.
It's me walking here. It's the annoying part.
Yeah, but you walking there doesn't do anything.
You can
You're
step.
not leaving a threatened square. You're
Entering his threatened area, you have to move through or exit.
Oh, that's right. That's
Entering.
right.
Entering's fine.
I'll walk here. And I'll attack
Look at that.
this guy.
Good. He is flanked.
He's got to be close.
I don't know about all that, but
Not at me.
Crit. Oh, nice.
Goes.
Unlike the hazard, these creatures are not considered objects and do not have immunity to critical hits.
thank God.
28 slashing damage. It cannot resist. It had 27 life left. This creature splits in twain. 2 pieces of it that writhe and twist up like dried grass to either side, clearing the way and no longer here. It's now
Thank you.
the last one's turn.
Perfect.
Just saw this happen and is going to put 2 sword attacks into Murata, raising its shield. Does it move up and just finish off the 2 dead people that you off? That's what I would do to be a dick, but some of these trees are doing. Here comes the attacks. Raise shield. Okay. In retaliation for your critical hit, which killed its friend,
Oh boy.
got a natural 20, 33 to hit you.
Yep.
Then a 17. At least I missed you on the second one with a 17. Maybe. Actually, I think she dropped after I say the second one misses, but it's going to be 28 bludgeoning to you.
Not too bad.
Exact number that you got. I got 14 as well. As Murata goes dying too.
Oh.
Welcome to the club.
Brother, no.
Is out of actions. Ari, DC 12. You have a whole new squad of people. So yes, exploring.
There you go.
Okay.
I was so close to that T right there.
You're now dying 1. All right, Udir. They prefer as well. I don't remember. I keep forgetting if he has toughness or not. He does. So this is going to be a DC 11 for you, Udir. Here, are you there?
Yes.
DC 11 recovery check.
Alright.
Guys playing Pokemon while we're all trying to fight for our lives.
No, right?
Because it was dead. Trying to execute that. Shoot, where did I roll it for?
It's a D20. Slash R D20 or click the dice on the left side and then just click 1D20.
R// I don't know why it's
Plus space.
Slash R first, not R slash. Slash R, then hit space bar, then type 1D20. There you go. Alright, you're now just dying 1. We're slowly recovering. Not in too much of a danger here. It's now Crap's turn. In this situation, we don't have to have Udir or Ari roll a reflex saves, but Rafe. Oh, doesn't have to either. He's already prone. Now that we just lash at people here. Okay, there he said immediately. Save a roll, reanimates after 1 minute. Short tree regrows after, oh my god, 1 month. Okay. Oh, the trees can be attacked as well. I did the hardness right. Hey, look at there. Wow.
The trees can be attacked as well.
Trees can be attacked and destroyed, yeah. They have a really high hardness, by the way. Without the axe immunity. But their HP threshold's really low, but that hardness is high. I was looking at the stat sheet. I found the branch stuff. I did it right. Hardness 5 for the branches, but no weakness to anything. Alrighty. It tries to trip as many people as it can, but it cannot. None of them make. I don't think that these things realize it because they're just kind of all prone. It more likely wants to like wrap you up and like to drink of your blood. So we're going to say Rafe is the only one currently trying to struggle to stand because the others aren't doing anything, and Barad is in a safe location, so it's just a single strike against Rafey Wafey. For 30 to hit.
That's a crit.
Okay. It's going to be 20 damage. Double.
He's alive at what?
Double. But that was doubled. I rolled Garbaggio.
Oh, ooh.
Oh. I was like 40. Oh.
I'm thinking maybe a rogue for next.
Okay.
Look here.
Yes.
I'm thinking a party of 5 fighters.
I love that.
Everyone can get in for much time. We'll have everything. Curious. Open their battle medicine, your ally. Let's command him to stand and fight. By battle medicine, your ally, I meant doing one of the war.
Yeah. I'm debating what to do.
Oh. As you begin to debate on what to do, Donald Trump enters in from the south of the grove. Is that a podium make this a debate with you?
Alright. 2 actions. Barada. Heals 16 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the top plus the bottom if you're doing a 2-action version.
Oh, okay. 28 hit points.
Even
An
better.
extra 12 to it.
Even better. Keep them coming.
Barada! Spam them all on me, even if I'm at full health.
Barada, you're alive.
Then I will
Last second level
step
spell.
to boom. Or sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move to here.
5, 15, 25. Okay.
Oh,
And
I press that.
Grove.
Rafe will attempt to trip.
Okay. This will be at a -2.
I will spend my last hero point to reroll that.
Okay. Is it a -2, by the way, because it's prone?
That's fine.
Okay.
God almighty. Nope.
17 is. Oh, it's not a critical fail. Monster, your turn.
Okay. Sudden charge. Hands off, Wraith.
I'm alright too, sweetie. Thank you.
As you're running through the area, the creature will swing out its attack of opportunity on you, which it couldn't do against Veronica's reach. It does hit you for 26 to hit.
26 hits, not a crit.
Take 12 bludgeoning damage and like it.
Like it a lot. I'm pretty sure I can get in a flanking position, right?
It's all difficult terrain. I don't think you have no movements.
Yeah, I don't think so, too.
Yeah, no, that's probably going to be, let's see here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 70 to get there.
Yep, okay. Oh, let's swing. Hero point that one.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a good one.
Okay, 29 is a hit. I was tripped with a crit. Pressure.
Oh,
12 slashing becomes 17 slashing.
he's still up.
You have 1 action left. It's still up.
Swing one more time. Nice.
Good job.
25 beats its armor class, making that a critical hit. That is 22, becoming 27. Still standing.
Oh, psh.
What?
That is-
Hang on.
Wow, okay, that's all I got.
Conscious, you're on the floor.
This one
You're
hasn't
out.
taken a lot of damage in the
Yeah,
process.
no, it literally took the 1 bite from the dog, and that was it.
Alright, I stand. Alright, I pick up my weapon, then I stand, and I attack.
Good.
I'll reroll that.
Get into the danger zone of here. Points, guys.
Ooh, yes.
It is a hit. That 14 slashing is enough to end this creature as well, and once the Immortals, the things keeping this grove in animation, stopped the animation of all the hazardry. We're not out of the woods yet. People are still currently dying.
Okay. Neither one of y'all are at dying 3, so.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, Ari's fine. Udir, roll yours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remove these conditions that you do treat wounds.
And then
Time you said, okay.
I'll do Rafe and Ari for 20 hit points each.
Thank you.
Then Monstro and Barada for 6 hit points.
6.
Thank you.
And then Udir and Rafe, 27 hit points.
I'm jealous.
I've been rotating back and forth between DC 20 and DC 15. I get a crap ton of static on the DC 20. El Monstro and Barada, 19.
That's pretty good. Oh, fully healed.
I know.
And myself and Ari.
Nice.
39.
Nice.
Oh, ill.
I know it took us a while.
It took an hour. God. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, is this guy still dead or no? Is he alive too?
The guy on the ground is unconscious, so I guess while
One of them
I
was
guess
a corpse. The other one was the unconscious guy.
Oh, did you treat Wins him too? 'Cause I mean,
I'll treat Winston as well.
okay.
Speaking of which, by the way, Darius, I forgot to do something.
I failed. I failed. I succeeded. He heals 20.
30 minutes, so 40. Okay, cool. Nothing happened, Darius, when you entered the grove to stand over Ari the last time when you actually entered into the area, right? Something happened.
Ooh.
Yeah, something good. Let me find my music here. And here it is. Oh no, it is once the area is secure. Never mind. So Darius, before you start doing your medicine checks, you have another vision. If I remember correctly, I thought it was Udir who wore the necklace, but he was mad because you wore the necklace.
Yes.
In this vision, you find yourself enjoying an evening meal around the fire with your following, laughing, talking. Suddenly, the earth begins to rumble. Rise, looking around as your heart thumps in your chest. Ends attack. You draw your weapon to defend your kin. You get shunted back into reality here. This vision ending. Become hyper alert, gaining a +1 circumstance bonus to initiative checks for 24 hours.
Y'all see me kind of in a daze, and then I all of a sudden pull my club and raise my shield, and then I kind of snap out of it.
More danger?
You okay?
You good, buddy?
That was odd.
Hand over that necklace.
Not a chance.
You see, why are you being this way? I'm trying to help.
And so far, it has done nothing ill.
I sense no danger.
I explained to them what I saw in the vision. So
Was it
y'all all
like-
know that it was a vision. I was sitting down with my kin, enjoying a meal around a fire, and all of a sudden, a great sense of evil came upon us. I jumped up, raised my weapon, and then I came back to reality.
Strange.
Magic, you crazy guys.
I don't think the necklace is evil or has any ill will. I think it's merely showing me the past, but whose past I do not know.
But that's my problem.
He
Whoever
wasn't.
this is could be dangerous. For all you know, this could just be you enacting the same following, which can in turn corrupt.
Well, out of the group of us, I am the easiest to put down if I turn.
Wow, okay, I'm not expecting that statement, so okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I am not a warrior. Rafe does most of the fighting. I'm here to heal and protect.
Those are some bold words, but I respect them.
He's right. Bone snap in half. Easy.
Rafe, sit on him.
No.
After all the medicine checks, with some time passing by, man that you saved finally begins to cough a few times, coming to consciousness, rubbing his neck, but he looks to you in your eyes, Darius.
Okay.
It seems safe.
No. She's not gonna do stealth. Wait, let me think. Yeah, just stealth. Let's do that.
Set to the film.
Let's go, guys. Whee! More love to spread.
So what you can see there, Montage, as you can clearly see, it is indeed a natural stone bridge over the chasm below, but only 20 feet below.
Mhm.
It stretches from this tunnel to the tunnel beyond. Even from this angle, it slopes up just a little bit higher past. You see these lines right here? They notion to the other side. So you can't see what's beyond, but you do know there's a tunnel on the other side.
Okay. Search for traps. Keeping.
If anything was trapped, it was the staircase you came up, you believe.
She moves forward.
They're crossing that bridge.
Yes. Stealthily.
Bridge is rather narrow, sloping gradually at its edges. I'm going to put you out on it, but I'm going to draw it above you so you can see what I'm talking about here. So this land bridge is kind of like this, right? All the way across. It's relatively narrow.
Oh yeah.
That you need to start making acrobatics checks to cross it. Or you may fall.
Do I even try? Wait, do I already know or?
What you see?
Okay, that's what I see. Okay. She is not good with that. So she's a smart barbarian. She's going to suggest somebody else go across. That's good with feet.
I can do that.
Ah, perfect.
You want to come?
Alright. Anybody else want to come up to the top of the stairs? Or does everybody else want to stay at the bottom?
I'll take the shot.
Bringing up food here.
Yep. I'll join everybody.
No, you can't see. Hold on.
There we go.
Verati, you said you're going up the stairs?
Yep.
Put you up here as well.
Alright.
I'll come
Rafe,
up the
Rafe.
stairs with Rafe.
Okay. So, Ari, you want to go across this bridge?
Yes. Is there anything that could help aid them to come across?
If you were expert, you couldn't.
Oh, I'm not expert in acrobatics, no.
They can follow you, but outside of that, you can coach them a little bit, but it'd be a little harder to do.
I guess I'll go first then. Hey guys, you have to walk carefully, okay?
Yes,
Hero point.
You go first.
Hero point that.
You have to go carefully, Falls.
Just like carefully, like this.
Okay, you get about halfway across, so no problem.
I can't. I'm not up there.
No, you're not up there. I was saying Ari across halfway.
And I have to do it again to get another cross?
Yeah.
Okay, one more. That's how you get across, guys.
Or you are across to the other side. Who's next?
I'll do it.
Right here, you step up. Once you're kind of back pedals, or walks up. Alright, Udyr, let's see this.
Okay, I'm gonna use my last hero point for this.
Oh.
Don't critically fail. Oh.
Not my move phase.
Udyr, you go to like take a step and immediately like you were stepping a little too wide. So obviously Ari's got really small feet, and you can feel that you were gonna like walk off the slope. Looking straight down at this thing, it's hard to notice that it is indeed just like a bubble, like you're walking on top of a balloon, technically, right? You gotta walk across the middle. But on the failure, nothing bad happens.
Okay. So can I go again?
You still don't make any progress.
Okay. There.
Okay, with the 27, you make it all the way across. You're now with Ari.
Well,
What's next?
Ooh, me.
Barada. No progress made. Here's I'm gonna pull you up. Wraith over
Barada!
too.
Goodbye.
Yeah, once I see the bridge, I walk back down.
Okay.
I tell the party, I wasn't made to balance like that.
Fair
You can
enough.
see them going across this, by the way. Watch this. Over here.
Oh, even better. Yes, I will stand and watch them from the ground.
Barada's making no progress. Ari, Udyr, what are you doing while Barada's trying to make it across?
Can I possibly give rope out to aid them? So if you I'm about to fall, just go onto the rope and we'll try pulling them across.
If they pull onto the rope, you know what I mean? Like, it's not anchored on two sides or anything like that, which would be kind of hard to do. It's just you now holding a person dangling off the side. You know what I mean,
I could do that.
While
You
they're
guys
doing
had
that,
pins.
I want to
You guys had
explore
pins
down
and stuff.
through here.
Okay. If you look to the north, you see a very familiar cave-in, by the way. There was also to the other direction, Darius. There was also this area where the water kind of was as well.
Yeah, I plan on going over there, but I figured I'd check out here where I'm near my party.
Okay. It's all under the bridge there. 20 feet down, you see Darius and Rafe just kind of... Barada's like, nope, I'm going to let you guys keep this and moves back down around to the ground. Stro, do you also want to come to the ground level?
Nah, I'll watch him from afar.
Alright, so you're going to stay on the other side of the bridge, or you want to go back down to ground level?
Stay on the other side.
Okay, got it. Curious. There's a big bit of light here, so you can see them. I'll tell you what you see here. Scroll down. This cave opens much further to the south. You can see there's an opening into that brightly lit valley beyond, right? Most likely another way out into Las Mammoth Valley. There's a few openings high above that sends down beams of dim light into its center. And you can see there's a bridge that passes overhead 20 feet in the air. There's a ledge on the western wall, which is about 7 feet high over here. So that one. All the two on the eastern sides are 5 feet high, which is this bottom one, and then 10 feet high at the top. You can see that there's an outline of a single handprint that can be seen near the entrance northern end, literally right here on this side. Its fingers are orientated south. Looks like this route is part of the route that you should secure for your following, the most safest to come through versus the growth, at least.
I call up to Udyr, Ari, and El Monstro and say, I think I found the path that the tribe should take to get through the cave. And I keep exploring down.
Ooh. Okay. I'll just stay here and keep the light. We'll meet you down there.
Alright. Okay. As he says this, Ari, Udyr, you still waiting for Monster to try to make it across, or you guys are just going to explore around?
I mean, I'll wait. I don't know about Ari.
Well, it looks like only you two are going to be able to even make it across this bridge, so that's what I was asking.
No.
I say you explore.
for Mikey. Mikey's been half muted the entire time.
He's a busy guy.
Monster.
Yes.
Hey, dude. It doesn't like this. All right, Mikey. So never mind. But you're also just sitting at the time watching, looking to the north, remembering the tale of Montreux burying himself underneath even. That's likely the tunnel where it connected. And then just again, that's at the edge of your light, the sound of water, that cave that you saw leads in that direction too.
Water.
Are you back yet? Yay. If you can hear us, by the way, you are muted. Oh, that's Brian Shame. Oh, sorry about that. My girls are happy about something. In case y'all don't know, I have 2 daughters that I went and picked up for the summer. It was the longest shitty drive.
Tell him Uncle Chris said hello.
You remember Chris? He's the one that did the smoke clouds, remember, on the tables? He used to on the sticks and then blow out all the smoke, and he used to create twisters on the table. Don't remember either.
Nope.
I figured that's something they would remember, but they don't remember that, so.
Somebody's drawing pretty pictures.
I want to ruin it. I'm gonna be like,
Oh,
Mikey,
Mikey.
we've been trying to talk to you this whole time.
Thank you.
oh, sorry, I'm the sorry. What happened?
And you take the longest beats. Are you draining a horse? I mean, like.
No, I have this huge hydro.
Oh, geez, you should have taken that one. That was a free handout.
I have a huge hydro flask, so.
Well, we're asking.
That's what my wife said.
Only you and Udir seem to be the only 2 who can really acrobatics across this land bridge here.
Mhm.
We're wondering what you want to do.
I would acrobatics to land bridge.
You're there. I'd
I'm
like
there.
to get across. You and Udir are on the other side.
Perhaps maybe I could stealth ahead to see what's up there. I would stealth ahead and tell Udir, wait here a second, let me just see if there's anything up there of notice.
Udir's just waiting on the other side. You kind of creep into this cave a little bit. Can you see all the way to the other end? I think you can, right?
Yes, I have dark vision. I see that.
Not even dark vision. There's something else that's happening. So that's why you can see that. You see how all this is orange right here?
Mhm.
All that? It shouldn't technically be orange because the light from Monstrous Light kind of cascades in here for dim light. But there's a spot of darkness that opens up to this, and I'll tell you what you see.
Gotcha.
Found it. This cavern's floor and ceiling are unnaturally smooth. Cave paintings cover its walls in all directions. Central painting is a white dragon shooting ice from one outstretched claw and fire from the other as people grovel and offer tribute. Paintings appear to be magical and shed bright light in the room. At the northern end, you can see a large bowl. Looks like it's filled with a dust of some sort, maybe ash, and it rests before the larger of the paintings, surrounded by offerings all the way here at the top.
I'm gonna tell Udir what I see, and I'm gonna ask Udir to shout it back to Monstro and the people, to our companions. Udir, there's paintings, magical paintings, and I see this sort of like pedestal right there. That's an offering. Should we approach it? Should we grab it?
Roll a perception check, Ari.
Perception.
Get ready for combat.
Right? Well, the white dragon in the painting just burns along its side. It's wearing a strange hide and bone necklace that contains a tiny flame.
It might be that same dragon that we talked they were talking about. Udir, what do you think?
Alright, so first, if we're going to approach it, I'm going to be the first one to approach it.
That's fair.
Second, I don't know, but I'm just going to assume that I think that whole bowl is probably some sort of bone. Second, more than likely, this place is probably cursed.
Udyr's always so curse happy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to need our priestess, or at least whoever is the most holiest of us all, to be with me when this happens. I fear what might happen when this continues.
Uh-huh. I think I have an idea. We don't necessarily have to touch it. That pedestal item right there. I do have mage hands. I can bring it closer to us.
Interesting. And what does it do exactly?
I could basically grab an unintended object of light bulk or less. So basically, you conjure a magical hand, and it grabs the item, and I bring it forward towards us without us necessarily going through all these aisleways. So we could be here, and be safe, and I just bring it from where we are. If I more stuff.
All right, we'll do that idea first. But before I do that, I'd like to attempt to examine.
Okay.
Is it possible that I can make like a religion check on this or something?
Pull you into the cave temporarily. But this is really hard to tell anything. It looks like an offering. Most likely, it's like an offering bowl. You don't know what the bowl's for per se, without being too close to it, because from a distance, it looks like ash. Surrounding the bowl and the pedestal are offerings. So these are definitely what you can assume are like offerings towards the shrine, towards that dragon.
Alright. Okay, so let's see. On one hand, we could be desecrating an altar and one of us might get cursed again. On another hand, it could be a good thing.
I think it might be a good thing. We could use this item to spread love and happiness everywhere. Plus, it's fun.
Well, I don't agree with that particular statement. I agree that it's more than likely a good thing. Alright. Use your mage hand and grab it.
Alright, I use mage hand to grab the item and bring it. The pedestal. Or all the items on the pedestal, basically, bring it over closer to us.
There are several dozen items surrounding the pedestal. Upon the pedestal is just that bowl.
Probably the bowl, right, Udir?
Yeah, I mean, if you can grab it.
Yeah, I can grab the bowl. It's lightweight, correct?
You don't know until you try.
I'll try it out.
It doesn't seem to be lifted up.
Oh, we have to get closer.
Well, no, it seems to be maybe more than a...
Okay, well then I'm gonna have to make a move. Okay, so first I'm gonna set in the fin, and I'm going to approach the bowl.
Interesting.
I'll be here back up. Have my bow ready. Out and ready.
Good. And also alert the others that we're going to be in here. I don't want something bad happening. All of a sudden, we're just transported to some hellish realm.
Hey, man.
Too late.
Blue Scrolls of Oblivion was a game.
Ready for character number 3?
As you approach the bowl, something happens. A wave of energy washes outwards. Oh yeah, you definitely bent the trigger. Description here. Okay, cool. I need a reflex save from both you and from Ari.
Oh Lord. Okay. Reflex.
They don't take you alive.
Hero point.
The last one, Ari.
Yep.
Good. Here, you succeed. Ari has failed.
Evil Ari.
We about to do some evil here, guys. Hey, Udir, you're gonna take 15 negative damage.
Oh boy.
But Ari takes 31.
Oh.
Nice.
It's very bad. If two things could have happened, triggered this. So, now that it's triggered, as this wave of necromantic energy cascades across the area, Where is the thing here? Okay, that's an identifying thing. Determine what that was. In addition to that, something else happens. 4 long-horned, flaming skulls, what looks to be like bison, lift off the ground amid all the offerings, floating and become engulfed in flames into an attack here.
Wow.
Go ahead and just, I'm just going to reveal these. Oh, you're saying that's squares, so let's go ahead. Oh, that would have triggered it when you were square back, so I'll put you here. And you can see all these things. Boop.
Oh my God, we're screwed.
Okay, Ari, you're
Do
gonna
I hear
have to
anything?
run. I will probably die, but you gotta go.
No. Die.
Everybody can roll initiative on this one, because that explosion noise would have been heard. Monster would have seen these like black tendrils of energy cascade to the edge of his light source over here. Rada looking up at the cave, you would have seen that as well. Darius, you probably would have just heard it, but not seen it.
Okay.
You were walking southward.
That's why I'm going so low in the initiative order.
It's also good, because something else happens to you.
Oh, that's a
It's
lot.
going to happen about the same time. Oh no, it's not a lie. This is great. Perfect. All perfectly planned. Any way to make this a little bit more interesting for everybody.
But Marshall can't walk.
Almost as if on cue, the noise that comes from this that you hear, Darius, seems to have stirred in this cavern that you stand in, the denizen, from the darkness of the edges of the cave, just the edge that's where shadows are created. 16 wolves surround you and Rafe, snarling and snapping aggressively.
Okay.
16 wolves. You guys got this. It's just 16 wolves.
Why did this have to happen the second time in a row?
Are we separate? Oh no.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of separation going on here.
Oh no.
Don't forget, Rafe is the alpha.
That's right. Well, yeah, this is gonna be easy. What's his diplomacy?
So I guess I'm the beta?
Okay, I have the initiatives put in. Udir, this wave of energy hits you first. You see these skulls fly up into the air. Look at their art. They are so fantastic looking. It's a gypsy. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Flaming bison heads here. Yeah. What?
You can take them.
Man, the freaking depression is just setting in right now, I swear. Second time I had to go messing around with a ritual site. Next thing you know, I get someone killed.
Yeah, you're fine. It's okay.
I mean, you almost got us killed the first time.
You're not a helping young child. But in any case, can I roll for like a religion to identify them?
Is it really?
I mean, I would assume they're at least ghosts or something.
I have to look again. I had to go way far down. Let me look. This is a... Yeah, you can roll religion.
Of course, it's not good enough, but...
Nah, you're not really sure what's going on here. Definitely some sort of either illusion or, spell. It's hard to really tell. It could be something involved in the cultic. It could be something religion. You didn't get high enough to really understand more.
God dang it, why does that be so complicated? Okay, Ari, you need to get out of here.
I will, but I will also attack with you.
No, you need to leave.
I'm gonna tell Mosh to run across here, whether she likes it or not. We're not leaving you behind.
You're making this so hard to do my job.
I'm chaotic good, so I do whatever I want.
I'm chaotic neutral, so I do whatever you want to.
Alright then. Furia blows into key strike.
Key strike
Get
isn't
him.
flurry of blows. It's the other direction. Key strike into flurry of blows.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't key strike. You could key strike into a flurry of blows. That would be a normal strike, and then a flurry of blows. But the flurry of blows would be key. So Use a focus point. What energy would you like this to be? Force, positive, or negative? I think is the options you can pick.
Ooh, go positive.
Probably just go positive.
I mean, they're flaming skull.
They're good? What?
Both of those are hits. Oh, there it is. You can choose lawful if you are. So you could have picked lawful as well, Udir. So you can choose force, lawful, negative, or positive. You saying positive?
Yeah.
Okay. So both of those are a hit, and for resistance purposes, I get to combine them for damages and stuff. You don't get a sense that they are resistant to any of this damage. They will take the full 12 bludgeoning. Then that is 9 positive damage, and it seems to be a little bit more effective than usual.
Nice.
Okay.
21 damage and one didn't explode.
That's good.
And then I'm gonna raise my shield.
Got it.
Yes,
One that you just hit is going to
explode.
attack you with its horns. Miss for a 17. It's going to try again and miss with a 9. And it's going to try a third time. Natural 20 for a 21.
John, I'm just gonna let you know.
Wait,
Every time there's a natural 20, that having a bunch of Murlocs attack a heavily armored orc does not mean that they're the same thing as fighting a Kraken.
yes, but what's
I mean, the
your
action
like
economy,
feel
you know.
He has a 22, so that makes that 21 a normal hit. I only hit
Yep.
normal.
Yeah, but still, my point still remains on that whole issue.
Yeah. Take 10 piercing damage.
Alright.
In addition to that,
You got to remember,
It's
this
going
is called crit fishing.
it's going to attempt to toss you as it gores you, much like a bull does when they hit and they throw their heads back. Reaction called toss. Going to attempt an athletics check against your foot. See. Here goes. 23. Oh, this does not have an MAP. This is interesting.
I'm pretty sure they're probably just gonna pass.
It's a pass, okay. All it does is it says it moves you into another space within the range of its movement attack. So it's going to pull you back further against the wall. It's now Ari's turn.
I do not like this at all. I'm gonna run away to tell our friends. So 1, 2, 3, 4. She's gonna tell.
Near to die.
No. Attack. I'm a longbow. I'm gonna be like, El Monstro, help! And let's see, this one or the one that Udir hit, I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on it.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure since it looks fiery, ice will do some damage to it.
I
23.
have jazzy combat music. Why the hell am I not ever playing this? 23 hits.
Crescendo appears on the bridge and just starts playing a tune.
Thank you, sir.
6 cold damage to this thing.
Mhm.
Okay, here it takes it.
Does it look extra weak to it?
Looks like it's. Oh, that's actually a good point. It is not.
Oh.
Looks like it's still standing.
And sure.
Damn, 27 damage plus any positive if it took extra.
I will cover Darius's back and I guess recall knowledge on wolves.
Yeah,
Is it perfect?
like wolves.
Darius, look out, mountain lions.
Yeah. Well, in your eyes, you've seen wolves. They look like your daughter, and also this giant thing sitting next to you. These things are like kitty cats.
Sure.
Yeah, so mountain lions. Look out! It's those similitudes.
It's those
Right.
demons. They've put on skins and are attacking us again.
This guy is going to.
Damn, that demon ought to hell.
This thing is going to just attack you 3 times with its horns. There, Udir. Alright, Udir. I swear I kill a character again. I got an 18 and a 7 to attack for attack 2 and attack 3, but my attack 1 was a 31 natural 20.
Oh.
Oh no.
So it's a crit.
Can I use the active shield on that?
Oh, your shield's raised, but you can use shield block if you want. Block some of the damage.
Oh yeah, shield block.
Alright, it's 22 total, and you can reduce that by 5. I think you have just a steel shield, right?
No, he has the sturdy shield.
Well, I mean, I never equipped that thing. I mean, it wasn't even in my inventory.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, we forgot to put it on him last session.
He hasn't thought about it. Especially because he's the one who mentioned you don't loot the dead, so maybe he's been kind of iffy about looting it. Could be that too.
I mean, it's a hardness 8. It would have reduced by 8. Oh well.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll reduce the damage by at least 5, and the shield's practically broken.
But I have no choice but to either repair his current one or equip the new one. So 22, 21, 29, 17. Both you and the shield will take 17 damage. Wait, was this shield already hurt? That's why it's at 5 HP.
Yeah, it was already at 5, so it's out.
Oh jeez, I didn't realize it was so low. Technically, you wouldn't be getting armor class from this at all the whole time. That critical hit would have been another critical hit against you that it avoided. Yeah, I won't worry about it. I'll say in this situation, that's when it broke and it put it to destroyed. You're gonna really reach up the shield, kind of barely hanging on, and then this attack just the horn hits it, it rears up, and you can see the shield just split. It's unusable.
Unusable?
Unusable.
Unusual.
It's unusual and unusable.
Nice.
Yeah, so you would no longer have your steel shield.
Well,
Okay, that was all of his actions. Darius.
I look at all the wolves and try to calm them.
Okay.
Like, these are my people. Is that a diplomacy? To
It is
nature?
a diplomacy. Nature to command them, diplomacy to your well and empathy.
Wait, I have Rafe. He's the alpha. So I think I'd go nature to command.
Okay.
Nice.
So that you know, mechanically, this is going to take you 2 actions if you kind of like picking a lock, right? Having Rafe, commanding Rafe to essentially show his authority here against all these wolves. It's another alpha. And it's just like if you ever seen freaking Twilight when there's that battle between the alphas. It's that you need to do this again.
Okay.
Not that you can't do it this round, I have to do the following round. We need 2 successes. But you need
And and I say, Barada, hold off until I try to take control.
It's now Monster's turn.
Okay, she's gonna try to walk this long and dangerous bridge. Oh,
Make it!
That's a crit. You make it all the way across.
Yes,
the
you
first
make it
time.
all the way across.
I cannot move.
Got you.
Help!
And then he sudden charges into battle.
Oh, that is a lot.
I know.
How many are there?
There is 4,
Anytime.
and he is cornered.
And he got critted, and we're not looking good.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Sudden charge. Yeah,
Where are you going?
I cannot move again. So right in front of the first one.
And we're flanking them all.
Oh, I moved Ari. Hey, Ari, you're up there now.
Oh no, I'm not. No, thank you.
Perfect.
All right, there you go.
Not gonna hero point that.
This thing sets.
Only got 1 hero point.
Oh, it's just a one-time only. You run up. You're gonna bite it, and you miss. I believe that was a miss.
Yeah. Move.
Just to make sure.
You have to
Yep,
move.
that was
Get
a
out.
miss. It's now another one's turn. Oh boy, this guy's going to come down here. going to fly past you over to here. It's
You
gonna
can
attack you.
fly?
Yeah, they're floating heads. What the?
Oh my god.
Are they rolling? Rolling heads.
I don't know.
Let's do a horn attack against Monstro here. It's going to miss. Let's try another one. A 19 to hit Monstro?
That is a
raging?
miss.
I think miss. Okay, that's all I can do. A few of the wolves, about 6 of them, seem to be larger than the rest of this flock, and are beginning to slowly circle and approach your group areas, waiting for an opportunity to strike. Another bison.
Rafe has his hackles raised.
Okay, so this one is going to fly up via here.
Oh.
Via here. And let's put an attack into it. Oh my god.
What, did you get another crit?
I got another natural 20 for a 31, and then an 8 for my second attack.
It's bound to happen.
Just so you know, I rolled a 1 on my damage roll die. This damage in totality comes out to 8 damage to you.
Oh,
That's still
It's a
bad.
critical hit.
I mean, if you're gonna get hit with a crit, that's the way to get hit.
that's good, yeah.
No double digits.
Was all of its actions, Udyr, it's back to you. Sitting at a juicy 6 HP.
I'm at 14. Oh, you know.
Did 8 to you. Yeah, I just did 8 to you.
Well,
Oh, your turn.
I'm in a very fortunate position.
Yes, you are.
Run.
Okay. Okay, so which was the one of the flaming skulls that already hit the first time?
This guy.
Okay, I'll strike at him again for another thing of key strikes. Sorry. Key strike and a fury of bolt.
Man, you do it.
Nice.
Both
The creature explodes into a light powder. He's done.
Hey, 1 down, 3 to go.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Have 2 actions left.
Punch, punch.
You're in danger.
Oh, right. Sorry, I got one more action. I keep forgetting that I can't have a shield.
You have 2 actions.
Yeah, first of blows.
Yeah.
Right.
And let's key strike as one action.
Yeah, no, it's a fury of blows.
Okay.
Alright. Then I'll punch this guy right here.
3. Hey, that last one hits. That's all of your actions. It's Ari. Lightning bolt attack? I know you got lightning bolt, right? Look, screw your ally, just lightning bolt straight up. Look at that.
I do not, but I am not risky anymore. First action, cast True Strike. And let's see which one is within range. I'm gonna shoot the one that's flanking Udyr, that one at the end. I'm gonna True Strike Shocking Grasp.
Okay, I would say, didn't you do that in the gargoyle fight too?
Dark fight. I have to remember because we rested.
Well, not after the gargoyle fight.
Yeah, so I only have one left.
Yeah, so this is it. You'll be out of spell slots at this point, right?
Yep, but this is do or die.
Alrighty, the one at the very end. Let's see it.
Yep. Okay.
Your bow attack twice.
All right. Number 1, please crit. No. Number 2.
Sure one.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Even with the true strike.
This
Even
is.
with the true strike, it misses.
That ends my turn. All my spells are back on.
Sarada.
Alright, I'll delay until after days.
Okay. Another one. Motherfucker. Goes. Let's put a horn attack into Udyr here. Udyr, you like flank attacks. I know you do.
Yeah.
1d5. 1d5 is a hit. That's 11 piercing. Dropping Udyr down. Dying 1. 11 damage. Just 11 damage, by the way, so you're not cheating here. It's going to use this reaction again to kind of pull your body. Can't resist up here. into the corner, you slap against it, there's a crunch sound, your blood kind of starts pouring down the painting, pulling together the base of the dragon here. Then it's going to fly up and make an attack number 2 against the flank monstro. I hit with a 22 monstro.
22 hits and flanking, yes.
Yeah, hit, move, hit is what it is, because it's a free act. Oh, it's a reaction to throw somebody like that. That is 8 piercing to you, monstro.
Mm-hmm.
You could rage if you would like at this point.
That's the hard part.
Reaction.
Rage.
Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna let El Monstro decide. What is it? 11 and up, she rages. She's gonna rage.
Rages.
I gain back your temporary health, and then it is now Darius' turn.
The grenade? What's a grenade?
How much do I get? Oh, 6.
6. Yeah, so that's 6 back.
Oh, the holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Ooh, we got one of those.
Yes.
Yeah, Darius. Check. Even better. Happens down here. Let me see. No. Okay, interesting. Ow. Oh, I see what happens here. That makes the most sense. Okay. Wolves. Using your nature commanding, empowering, essentially giving Wraith commands to do this. For Wraith to essentially take command in a situation more than anything. Diplomacy would have been you doing it, but I'm assuming nature is essentially giving Wraith the authority, which is what your goal was.
Yep.
Wolves. 6 that were semi trying to like take the points on this, with all the wolves kind of like all but howling and barking in this area, all seem to stop what they were doing. They do not think to attack you, and you sense they are going to let your party pass. In addition to that, because there is an alpha here, and that was a critical success in this last roll, assuming that if it still lives in the future, all 16 wolves in total are joining your follow.
Wow.
I got the wolf pack.
Nice.
Our next party is just 16 wolves. Got it.
16 wolves, Rafe and Darius. I need mass magic fang. Is that my answer?
Rada. You could probably say, I think we got him. And then they all kind of like do a bow toward you. Rick just kind of stands tall, puts his shoulders out, looks to you. He brings up one of his paws and like rubs the side of his mouth with it. Like, got it. And the whole thumb, the thumb across the side of the mouth,
Yeah.
Prada
He goes ahead and brushes Talbot off.
will put her hand on his shoulder and say, "Good work," and just start sprinting. I know stairs are probably difficult to run.
And going upstairs it is.
And let's see, 30, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay. And that's me.
70 puts you where I have. And then, 10, 20. What's your movement speed? 30?
30.
20. Yeah, so 30, huh?
Mhm.
So that'd be 10, 20. 20, 30. You can go up a little bit more. I'll put you one more up. There you go, brother. Show.
Awesome. She's gonna bite the one on the left.
That is a bite indeed. Yum.
That'll be the
29
29.
is a critical hit.
Oh, nice.
The 18 is also a hit, by the way.
Ooh.
So 14 doubled is 28, okay? And then that last hit, which is 7, this one explodes.
Ooh.
Here.
2 more.
2 more. She's going to step back to right here. Yep,
Got it,
strike back.
Okay. This other one is going to move up. Horns you. Attack. It's very horny here. 27, I know, hits you. More piercing into you. Then you're standing. It's going to attempt to. No, it cannot toss you. It's going to try to attack you again. And also a hit. 22, so that's another 5 to you. You can only use one reaction, so I can't do anything else. Let's do nothing. It is now the other vice's turn. It is going to up here. Do a horns attack. Miss. Gonna try again. 23 will hit.
Yep.
Let's throw. We're gonna take 9.
Gotcha.
Then here comes the free action. Try to push you. Pull you. Nope. Negative 42 is higher than a 6. So, alright.
First action, recharge.
Okay.
I'll spell strike and I'll take the -2 because of volley. I'm gonna spell strike, gouging claw.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit which one? I'm gonna hit the one up here. This one.
Got it.
So -2 to this because of volley. Please hit 22.
2 hits.
All right, take your 1 piercing
Taking it now.
and your 13 piercing as well,
And here takes it as well.
and that ends her turn.
10 flat check. It's my job. One was easy. Gotta do that, Udir.
Alright.
That's all you need. Alright, Udir is just unconscious currently.
Ooh, good.
Well, at least everyone else is safe.
Here he is.
I will.
By the way, your character is wise enough to know that you probably shouldn't run before being just yet to let Raven begins to let his scent pass around to all the wolves.
Yeah, I let him stay there.
Say, make him your bitches, buddy.
I get it there.
Got Murata.
Alright, I'll move and try to cross the bridge.
5, 10. Okay, now you start balancing for your second action.
Okay.
Here you go.
And,
Success, you get halfway.
and
Another success, you made it. You're right here next to Ari. I know you can't see her, but you're next to Ari.
guys, I made it.
Perfect.
Oh my god, you don't want to see what happened.
Sure.
The one on her right. Double bite.
2 hits. Is that 13 and then 14? So 7? God, I had 27 exactly. Boom! Gone.
Nice. And
Work.
she's going to step back.
Okay. Then let's go. I to do another horns attack to you. Hitting 28.
Hits.
11 piercing to you, Monstro.
Gotcha.
Try to pull you. 5 success. It orientates you up here. Oof. I'm going to try to horn you again. I miss. Alright.
Recharge, do the same thing. Gouging claw. -2 to this. I got 8. No. I shoot
You
Lady
take
Verona.
aim and you hit Monstro.
I hit
30 points of damage.
I hit Lady
Monstro
Verona.
falls. Zion 17.
I'm like, Lady Verona, what are you doing here? Shoots her.
So you don't have
And-
to do anything, Darius. It's your turn.
All right.
10, 20, 25 will be you. So then now you can start balancing if you would.
This is gonna be bad, but I'm
You
gonna
don't
try.
have to. You can see everybody.
Hey, I didn't do too
You
bad.
succeed. You go halfway.
That's not bad. That's good.
That was the 19 on the die.
Oh. Oh.
I'm assuming, yeah. You know, you try to go again, you go almost slip, and you stop yourself so you don't go in Parada.
Okay.
So you can attack.
Thank you. Alright, I'll take a step and I'll attack. Let's see. From there, kind of just.
Yeah, you can go there. I figured you'd try to save reach, but there you go.
Yeah, flanking sounds fun though.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't have mattered. 24
Wow.
drops this guy as well. One's in danger of dying, so I will drop us out of that.
Honey, I'm home.
Alright, I try to make the rest of the way across.
Go ahead. That's it.
Well, everything hurts again.
So now you're halfway. You can either go backwards, forwards, or down. So it's like, oh, here he is with that 7. Your reflex save. DC 17. Curious falls off the side, 20 feet down, taking 10 bludgeoning damage, landing prone back down in the
Darius, need you.
Hey, Darius, I'll just throw.
I got this, guys. I got this. Oh no, I don't have this.
I told y'all I didn't have it.
So should we drag Udir?
And, by the way, because you have the natural empathy, and some of the wolves are laughing at you. Rafe kind of does too.
That's fine.
Who's gonna heal Deer? Does anyone have any potions?
Comes over and kind of helps you to your feet.
Nice. I'm like, guys, I'm gonna stay down here.
Fine. We drag Udir.
Here's
We're
a
gonna smack him across the little small balance beam.
Just toss him off the side.
Wait, I thought we're gonna inspect the items here. No?
Do you want to?
Is there an item?
Yeah. We almost went through it.
Now, I know I'm dead and all, but this is the best I need to touch the
Too late.
device again.
Ari, looking around, looking into the bowl, it is ashes. And so you can tell things have been burned into this bowl. It's hard to obviously know what it was from beforehand, but there are like still bits of bone, maybe tooth you can think of. It's really hard to gauge exactly what was actually burned in this altar, but around it, the offerings themselves consist primarily of bones, polished stones, carved rocks, clay vessels, things created essentially. But among the offerings, you see that there's a single scroll, a stick of incense essentially, and a uncut diamond.
I will ask Rada to help me grab all 3 of those things.
Sure.
Thank you, Lady Verada, and we shall inspect what these items are on our way back.
All right. Place the item on Udir's chest and drag him out.
Can we start inspecting it right now while Udir's moving around?
It's 10 minutes. It's a long time to be dragging them around just to be dragging them for no reason.
That's true.
What a day.
Today. It's not too hard, but you know what's really funny? Just thought dragging a person across an area where you're trying to balance so you don't fall off is going to be hilarious.
Well, if I'm right here, I can see them at the top, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm just tossing Udir off the side down to the.
No.
Oh, he's gonna take
Bring
Yeah.
him to the edge, and I got it from there.
All right.
Okay, Udir, get the edge, buddy.
Deer falls off the side.
He takes bludgeoning damage. He takes
Some
fall
heal.
damage.
Deer. Oh, I didn't roll the macro. You gotta copy paste the one from the second level. You're healing animal, and then changing the D8s, but roll a D8 and then add 8.
Okay,
Either one of you.
I got it.
Oh, Udir, you're back positive.
Let Udir balance his way across.
Am I healed up at least a little bit?
You're
Yeah,
healed up 12.
positive.
All right. Why am I set to 210?
I didn't do it.
Y'all's toys fell over and made a big mess.
All right. I'm up. I'm not dying again.
You're not.
Not one.
Oh.
Checking something real quick.
Now I'm gonna jump down now.
It's gonna jump off the side, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Even intentionally, because it's solid ground you're jumping into, you'll take 10 bludgeoning, laying prone. Unless you have cat's fall. Do you have cat's fall? I don't think you have cat's fall.
I do not have cast.
Yeah. But you're still positive, so 2 health.
Yeah.
I walk over to Udir and spend some time for DC 20 tree roots. Heal 25. And I
Anybody
heal
else
myself
need
in the
it?
process,
Okay, you got it.
since I took 10 from falling.
Mechanically, I'm going to get everyone back down to the bottom.
Oh yeah. Also, I just want to let someone know. Can someone go back to those hunter people and tell them that we found this necromancing shrine thing?
I want to
Sure.
go and explore here.
The way so that you know, Monstro, Deer's still in, Ari are all hurt pretty bad.
Oh. Well, then I'd spend the time to get them healed up.
In the time they spent, can we examine the items and try to?
Yeah.
Monstro and Udir healed 20 each.
Mm-hmm.
And then is anybody still damaged after that 20 besides Ari?
Yes.
Yes. Deer's
All right.
too.
Monstro and Ari fail. Monstro and Ari heal 26.
Thank you.
Where did you get that first one, too? What did you? The 20?
All right. Roll 20.
Oh, no, you're getting back 26.
I'm sorry.
I think one more will do it.
And then
20.
Monstro and Ari, boom. 27 hit points.
Thank you.
Perfect.
And
Relatively okay, because
just for good measure,
down.
Udir.
Udyr's down
9.
3.
I prefer to cap us all off before we move on.
40.
Thank you. Can we start identifying some of the items, like the stick, for example?
Sure, if you want to.
What role would that be?
That would be society.
Oh my god, I'm actually good at that.
Crafting works too.
Lady Baratza, would you like to aid or identify as well?
Let's polish this cave off and then investigate ourselves.
Okay.
This was during the 40 minutes of healing.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I can roll a crafting.
Rada, this is just a stick of rare incense. It's worth something. It's 5 gold. It's not magical at all.
I know.
Oh. Next would be the scroll.
Worthless when compared to that strip of cloth we found.
The scroll. That's our. Can I use Arcana for scroll?
We did.
Let me second real fast. That do that. That was weird. Okay. The scroll. Let me check something. This is the School of Magic that you have access to, Ari?
Arcana.
Kana? It's not an uncommon spell. As soon as you unroll it to look at it, you know what it is immediately.
Oh. What is it?
It is a scroll of false life.
Yes.
So what this does, essentially, is a scroll that gives you for 8 hours a temporary amount of temporary health. As
Wow.
it lasts, but it doesn't recover. So it's a one-time thing, like a potion.
Gotcha.
It gives you 6 plus your spellcasting modifier. So in your case, if you were to cast it, it would give you temporary health for 8 hours.
Gotcha.
Huh.
Nice.
Like a buffer to go into fights.
Oh,
So you have
okay.
that one as a item that you can share too. Some treasure. If they actually labeled it as Scroll of Fallen Life, or if they did that stupid shit where it was
False life
They did.
scroll.
no, they did it with Magic Scroll level 2, shit like that.
Ah.
Level 2 spell scroll. And it says it down here, locations. Oh, I see what they did. Hold on. that's how I can do this. I can actually hit edit, and then I can duplicate.
Wait. Before something happens, I need that shield real quick.
I dropped it already to you, sir.
All right.
Nice. And I believe there was one more. It was like
A diamond.
a diamond. Okay. Is that crafting?
Walls of life.
It's crafting to determine its value,
Oh.
unless it's magical.
It's not magical, sadly.
This is a rock.
It's a pretty rock, though.
It's sort of a pretty rock.
Should do it. Sure.
It's worthless, but if we create a monopoly on these, we could do force scarcity and increase its value.
Pulse life, spell level 2, romantic. Cares about that shit. Just the right ones there. Cares about that shit. That shit. Cast. 2 actions. Spelled actions like a handfall. Full duration 8 hours. Greater reservoir. There we go. Cool. Oof. Save. And was the crafting check? Did y'all get? Oh, that's enough. This uncut diamond, because it hasn't been like polished, and uncut stuff is usually not as worthwhile as the things that are cut. But you think that this diamond's worth 20 gold?
Oh, hey, money.
And here's the scroll of false life. I had to make a copy of the scroll that they had in there. I even put the spell at the bottom for what false life does. Boom.
Nice. Oh, thank you guys. I can hold on.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what you see real fast here. So, 2 streams form a pool in this cavern. Looks like the water is about 3 feet deep. The ceiling is only 4 feet above the water, and the tunnel that's 2 feet above the surface of the pool. For that direction, right?
Mhm.
So it's low in here. Then when you
Okay.
get in here, it's even lower, forcing you have to swim, essentially. The western stream rises from an incline right to the north. Beyond, towards the northwest, the sound of crashing water can be heard like a waterfall, but it looks like it's an incline that leads north around the corner here. Another little tunnel. And there's a stream that you can tell leads somewhere in that direction.
All right.
I get in the water, and I want to search over this way.
Right.
Maybe there's something in the water.
And now that you've dived into the water, by the way, just so you know, unless you can in a dry climate or a warm climate for about an hour, you're going to treat all cold environments as one step worse.
Okay.
Because you're now wet. Roll a perception check.
Perceive.
Wow.
I perceive
Swimming-
everything.
You're swimming in this area, trying to keep your head above the water. Occasionally, you dip your head down to look through. The water is cold and clear. You don't see anything across the bottom of this little shallow pool. You look up and you can see that there's a shaft in the ceiling. Looks like it leads up about 15 feet, maybe. There are several handholds, not man-made handholds, but definitely natural handholds. Looks like the walls are climbable. It makes a rather simple matter.
I tell the party, hey, there's a tunnel leading up. I'm going to climb up and check it out.
All right, be safe.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely
And I start. Oh.
And you go to reach up, and your hand was just a little too wet, and you don't really make any progress. Okay. Start climbing up this location. I need one more to get to the top of this cave. You're definitely up in it now. You're out of the water. Yeah, you got it. So, it looks like you get to the top of this incline, 15 feet up. Now, pull yourself up, and you can see that there is a 3-foot diameter tunnel. Looks like it ends a larger location further climb through this like. So as a drawing to explain, below this tunnel, right, this 50-foot tunnel from the water. At the top of it is a little 3-foot diameter tunnel. It looks like it leads into a larger location.
I crawl through it.
Do that. Yourself, barely 5 feet around, arrived at a small hidden shrine. It's cramped.
Please tell me it's not a necromancer.
But it's incredibly interesting. Colorful paintings cover this domed ceiling area, and a central glass prism reflects light from multiple tiny air shafts around the cavern, creating a beautiful mosaic in this entire little location that you're in. 2 humans are here, chained in this chamber, while a third infant sleeps in the arms of one of the other 2. As you arrive, one of them opens their eyes and sees you. A look of wonder crosses their face as they begin to speak to you. I recognize you as foreigners, and I humbly welcome you. I am Tokyo. It's Tanandu, and this little one is. May I please ask, what is your name and your purpose here?
I am Darius Thornshield. I have come to find Dini and return her to the hunters down in the cave. They were worried about her.
And she have a handout for this man. It's the man speaking to you. By the way.
Ooh.
Oh.
I want a tattoo like that.
It's pretty cool, star charts and shit like that too.
Hmm.
In fact, you notice that Tanandu, the other man, which I don't have a handout for, apparently, which is weird, has 6 star constellations tattooed on his right hand. This guy's got a lot of them around his like eyes and stuff like that. It says you've begun to bring them back. He's kind of jumping straight to it here.
Okay.
You see, as it is actually quite convenient. 2 hunters were tasked with protecting Dini and left to secure a path back to our followers, and they never returned. They would humbly ask that your party escort have anyone else besides you that can help do this. Escort Tanandu, Dini, and myself to the others to the east.
Yes, I have a party of fellow adventurers of the Broken Tusk that will help us.
They were last upon a ledge overlooking the exit from the Calamity Caves. Once we are back with our own, we'll also perhaps go look for our missing hunters as well.
Well, we found your missing hunters. Unfortunately, one of them did not make it.
Already ahead of it, then. Jeez, quite efficient of you. Alright then, well, first and foremost, the kind of notions to the shrine here. Shares a bit of information about these people, the valley that they live in with you, about the painting of this white dragon, which is the Nexus, in case you didn't already know it. Ashen Swell, he describes this person in a starkly despicable light.
Plays a necromancer, so.
As they're getting their stuff together, he's talking about shrine here, the paintings on the shrine and who they depict. He tells you that these are 7 Tsutaki gods. They stand alongside god callers, essentially another word for summoners. Many gods are shown here, multiple god callers, having been summoned across generations. Gods depicted include a 2-headed vulture bear, Kaiga, and gold mammoths sprouting fire from 3 trunks, which is Waka, a feathered moose with the flowered antlers, which is Isonu, which is a woolly white rhino with horns cresting his back, Gosaik, a 12-legged giant ferret by the name of Duwanu, an elk with a torso and head of a great owl, which is phenomenal. These names, none of it really makes much sense, but it's really cool to see summoners and their summons. eidolons, essentially, across time.
Nice.
Seventh god is a boar, with jutting bone spurs, and he's notioning to this one as they're getting ready. This boar is Idovi, and it is depicted alongside Ashen Swell, and you see standing alongside this boar. Again, this is all cave paintings and stuff like that. Why in the world would that not be a handout?
Don't know.
Hold on one second. The under hurts? No. He's this is so crazy. They had a pretty cool handout in the book I remember seeing, but well, I'll find it at another point. I don't know where it might be, but there was a cool handout of like a cave drawing of this person and this boar, and I'll find it at another point and share it with you guys if I can find it. It's hidden somewhere in here. I thought it'd be under the art handout line, but it's not. So that's very irritating. It's not here. Maybe it's under sidebars or something. You know what? I could also drag it real quick from to that Windows E. Anyway, he mentions this too. See this painting in place is a pale figure drawn with demonic features. He goes, "This is a deliberate and insulting depiction. The only passive resemblance to the man, but it's all no good." Now that they are ready, before we are off, by the way, as only one of us can go at a time, do you happen to have any questions for us? Something about our people, Ashen Swell, maybe, Dini, just maybe.
Why is Dini so important?
I have seen visions of the future in which Dini becomes a god caller. Ashen Swell allows no other god callers to live. Herein they will usurp his power. Thus I helped her father Tanatu here escape the village. Dini has protectors and will be safe for a time, but cannot live in Calamity Caves forever. But Tanatu speaks Dini's mother, Akik. Oh my god, these fucking names. I almost say Nuki, because it's N-U-K-I, beginning. Nuki was an outspoken opponent of Ashen Swell and refused to go into hiding. She was captured 3 weeks ago. I believe she yet lives, but Iyoko suspects she has been executed. And you can see he nods, like that's what he actually thinks happened.
Okay.
Apparently Dini is
Going to be a summoner.
And what's interesting is I hate that Brea isn't around, but yeah, if this is true, then summoners are hunted.
Huh.
Dodged.
I'm still looking because I thought it was pretty cool. I know I have it. I might have seen it because I copied it myself from CAB2.
I would ask about the design on the one dude's hand and the designs on the one dude's face.
Hey, that's a good question, sir. Well, this fucking sucks. I don't see it. It's in here. I have an answer for that about the stars here.
By the way, when I get back to the party, I share all of this to the party, so when y'all are listening, y'all will put the note.
He explained, or at least he explains. He goes, stars have significance in culture, that the bonds certain stars share, constellations, signs of loyalty, kinship, and devotion. Among Sutaki, it's customary to tattoo matching constellations on the hand, sign of unbreakable bonds, friendship, love, or partnership. This man, in emotions to Tanatu, shares his with his wife. So they get stars tattoos when they put them on the hands. The constellation is carried on. You know what I mean? Like if you imagine like the Big Dipper, it's the 5 stars, with a basket. I'd get half on my hand and you'd have on yours. So when we join hands, it completely our constellation.
Okay. Why do I feel like you're hitting on me, Trevor?
I am absolutely. What you don't realize. And this is the stupidest thing ever.
Hey. This has been a cool story so far.
Any other, I don't know where it went. Jesus, I wish I just knew. thought that maybe
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's getting a little crazy.
but it's not. I'm going
But
crazy
exciting.
because I know I've seen it, and I cannot legally find it. That's exactly where I imagine it would be, is right here under the arc, but we shared all of that. It's not under treasures. It's definitely, maybe it's under other handouts. No, see, that's deities and shit. I don't know where they put it. I know I saw it, though, and it's got to be because I'm the one that found it in the book. Now I'm not seeing it. There's a really kick-ass picture of Sister Cinder. Look at this shit.
Oh, wow.
She a badass.
Yeah, that's...
She's like Phoenix almost.
She's better than a phoenix.
Kind of like Jean Grey a little bit.
Man, if only we had that staff of healing.
Oh, my
Only that one shit didn't die due to my ignorance.
That's not under art either. Nope, I can't find it. There are archetypes? Spells, maybe? Oh, see, that doesn't... That's what I thought it was. I thought maybe it was underneath, like, one of these spells. Sometimes they put art, like, in spells or items and stuff. But, I haven't... Maybe under a treasure? Definitely not under a treasure. That's all if you want. No wonder you can't find it. Wait. Well, there's pictures of... Oh, man, these are cool. What? That's cool. It's a pretty cool image. I can't remember. This is the problem with module support, guys, is sometimes they forget to do bullshit you know exists, and the problem is going to be and I left clicking and just open the file. Close. And I just copy image from I can't. Okay, cool. I have the image here. I'm just gonna pull it up this way. Oh, that's a shame. So they have a picture of that necklace that you have too, but it's got the name of the necklace next to it, so I don't want to show you that because that's not what you're supposed to be able to know. Here's her. There's the tree people you guys fought. Here it is. See, where is this image? Can I copy this? Put this in the paint. And then just share it with you guys. Right click, open, paint. See, I could have sworn that I had this somewhere. File, new, paste, cut. Yeah, there we go. File, save as. I'm going to put this in my damn shit now so I don't lose this. Finder 2E. Best P2. Ashen, swell, art. Now let's close that. Drag that out. So now I can show it to you guys. This is the cave painting.
Huh.
That's good stuff to see. It's in the book. It kind of gives you an idea. Remember, I told you everything's kind of like cave paintings and like in the red and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's their depiction of the boar god and Ashen Swell next to him.
Okay. So Ashen Swell's not just a necromancer; he's also a summoner.
Saying.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's good to know.
The dual class is powerful.
Ashen Swell has fierce followers, many of whom are necromancers. Necromancers learn their craft in a tower at this valley center. From there, they watch the valley, sure no one leaves. Past the Ashen Tower, unnoticed is difficult. Ashen Swell controls the village of Luba. Oh my god, I hate English. Lyuba. The many Sutaki residents live. It's located at the valley's east end, at the base of the Nexus's glacial seat of power in his ice palace. Should step with care if you plan to visit either.
Well,
Let us ask, these broken tusk, is this the name of your people?
it is the name of our tribe, yes.
Why has your tribe come to such a awful cave system as Calamity?
We are fleeing from the burning tusks. They seek to exterminate us.
Burning Tusk? I've heard of another name, but not Burning Tusk.
Burning mammoths.
Burning mammoths, that's it.
Last year, a traveling warrior by the name of Avasa arrived, bringing banners of burning mammoths. Is this name of this person's menace to you?
Avashta is the one that called the fireballs in the pass, right?
She came and asked for Nexus and Ashen Swell to join her impressive following, but Nexus drove her off. I could tell Ivasa was a crude, bloodthirsty person, but no worse than Ashen Swell, though they would have refused anyway. Nexus won't allow Sutaki citizens to follow another. But even though the dragon cares little for us, he doesn't care, or she doesn't share what's hers. So your person has been here before.
Well, at least they have not teamed up. Fighting two individual enemies is easier than...
From both sides, it would seem to.
Well, hopefully, after they collapse the pass, we have a little bit more time before they can dig their way through.
Well, guys, technically, you have cleared everything as far as I can tell.
What was up this way?
Oh yeah, that is true. There is something up the direction. Hold on, too. Could you please take us back to...
Yes,
also,
of course.
they must ask, and he looks over to Nandu, and he nods, and then it looks like the main speaker for the group is this guy. People you're protecting is his father and his child, essentially. I have to ask, can you hide Dini and Tanandu among your following? I'm assuming it's several dozen. To hide small individuals in a larger group is to move us smaller. We are unnoticed.
We can do so. It is not an easy life, but it is a good life and will make Dini strong.
Come, we will speak more of it when we turn to the others.
Alright.
And you would see Darius, who tells you everything that he saw, arrive out that tunnel way, swimming. See the fathers keeping the baby just barely over the water. Sleeping through all of this, coming to the edges here. They have you guide them back through the now safe caves, past the grotto that you fought those trees in, back to the group of people for the ledge side. 820, huh? You guys have done a lot.
So yeah.
220. Oh, Jesus. Arrive with Yokio and Tanandu. They begin to immediately offer you guys thanks for saving their wards, essentially. And there's something else here. Party arrives with Yokio, Tanandu, and Dini. They receive something. They don't know what it is, though. Keep it secret later.
We keep perceiving this stuff, but we don't know what it is.
No idea what it is. Hey, someone else does, though. I know. That's all that matters. Let's see here. Vamp.
As long as it's good stuff, I don't mind.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Here, it's Head on. Head Anu. God, I'm so bad. These names are so weird. Okay, cool. Ooh. Right here, save. Cool. Let's go back to what he was telling you about this protection thing here.
All the party is here too.
They bring it up too with the other hunters, the other leaders too. The idea is that they're going to hide Ted Anu, Ini, and all but one of the hunters to go with you from wherever you're going. Iokio and Unok, the leader of the hunter tribe, the one that you were speaking to normally, are going to go. They don't join your following. They're going to return to Liuba. Iokio has family there and believes that their place is among their people.
Okay.
But he does tell you, as they're essentially packing up the lead, now that the rewards have been saved, they're going to go back out into the valley ahead of you, because you still have some clearing to do. that once all Sutaki are free, I then have no reason to stay in the valley and may join you as well.
All right. Sounds good.
And if you guys agree, it's essentially hide refugees along your route. Or essentially put a target on your back.
Well,
I say
that's
no.
something we can do without consulting the elders.
Well, they're trusting you with all that kind of stuff.
Oh, if they trust us, then I say yes.
Moshpit says no.
Because more people are going to hunt us, and we already got Burning Mammoth on our tail.
And then we're gonna have more people. That's true, but
we can bring them along. I can protect them. There's nothing to be worried about.
alright, more love. Yes, spread the love. Happy man.
The daughter, it is
And-
shameful not to offer kindness to those in a similar situation.
Macho's chaotic evil.
I'm just trying to protect everybody. That's all.
You're not. You're trying to protect yourself.
Chaotic evil.
What is their? How is this? What is their enemy? Just to be clear.
The Action Shale,
A
the
necromancer.
Necromancer.
Oh, see now we got a necromancer and a dragon on our tail. If they find out.
From what I understand, in order for us to get through the valley, we're going to have to probably fight and kill the Necromancer and the dragon anyway.
Yeah.
It is quite impossible to move through valley without passing through the watchfulness of the tower. It runs most of the center of the valley.
Can you get us through?
I've given you all I can. The easiest way through is to either be subjugated by Ashen Swell or take the tower down.
Also, the dragon literally has our objective. So
Mhm.
So will they just be helping us or just hide amongst us?
You want a child, a baby to fight for you.
No.
okay,
We do not ask to fight, but everyone in our group works and helps each other.
Yeah, you may think that's strange, but in our tribe, babies do fight.
Oh, are you one of those few that send out 9-year-olds as an entire scouting party out forward?
That was us, yeah. You've heard of us, huh?
So that you guys know, you don't have to worry about protecting them per se. They're just going to be hiding amongst your tribe. You're having 3 of their hunters. Is it their father essentially? So it's going to be the baby, the father, and 3 hunters.
Yeah.
If things go wrong, they will essentially provide aid, but their goal is to protect the child.
Yeah. And
Fine.
as long as they work with the tribe for the greater good, I'm all for it.
As long as they're not burning mammoth, I'm all for it. And they can speak.
Of course they can speak.
Well, the baby speaks nothing right now.
Maybe speaks only truth and also lies 50% of the time.
Baby
I
gotta
hope you
go.
like 16 wolves.
Yep. And also, I've got to drop off because I'm already.
I was going to
past
say,
my time.
we can pick up opening up
Well,
entering this last location if you want to clear it. You don't have to, but you could.
Yeah, I want to clear the last part unless the party says otherwise. And I want to go back and get the saber-tooth cubs.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that too.
Really do need grab them.
Can I-
That was technically you could have done that. You want to make a check? We can go ahead and just do that real quick right now.
Diplomacy.
I'll tell you real quick. I gotta hold back up there. A9. You guys want to hold on? It's A20. Jesus. A14. I'm almost there. I don't think have anything in them. Here we go. A9. All right. So. Got it. It's nature. Do you use a wild empathy or tame animal?
Oh my god.
Oh.
I have no hero points
Oh.
because of that lovely battle with the
The good news is the DCD cruises by one every day that you fail this, but that is a failure. They don't seem to trust your party at all, but they are eating. They are fine. There is water here for them to drink and stuff like that. They just are too scared to trust you. You know what's happened to them. So you'll have to check on them again tomorrow.
All right.
See if anything can happen with them. Because we'll say you see them at 1 p.m. For the next time.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the wolves, so I can't complain too much.
16 wolves.
16 of them. Now, these wolves would have been like nothing for you to fight. You and your friend, you and Rafe probably could have worked to them. But they would have got bites. And the whole point about wolves is only wolves tactics.
Yep.
Guys, good news though. I have great news here.
We level up to 5.
Oh, no. You still have, if you want to clear this last room out, try to obviously get the cups, so potentially rest before you move on even further, but you're practically done with the cave.
Yay!
Next chapter. We're not there yet, but I can tell you that next session, unless we don't play, obviously, we should be moving into chapter 2 and into Lost Mammoth Valley itself.
Yeah.
Nice.
All of chapter 1 is just clearing this place out and then going back to the tribe and letting them know and stuff like that. And if you guys do rest with the tribe prior to getting out to the valley, I have an event that I need to run that I didn't run out in the last exploration from book 1. So,
Okay.
oopsies.
Well, sweet.
All right, guys.
See you guys.
Thanks,
later.
everybody.
Yep.
See y'all in a week.
Yes, sir. Good night, guys.
Bye.